the new players coming in. I remember you and Frost were always talking about the kids, you know, they're still kids, but there's a lot of growth since then. So I want to ask you, how did you manage to wrangle them? And do you think there's still room for a lot more growth? Because it sounds like they stopped communicating halfway through Lotus.
There's still way more room for them to grow, and I think like I think this is not close to their peak yet, but they do need a bit more experience, obviously, because that was their first year, right? And it wasn't a full year for like 3 other players. It's only Jip Boys and Primi who has some kind of like experience. So I think from now on, moving forward into the future, I think they could be one of like the
What is
next
this?
PRX where they
What is
keep
this?
on qualifying.
Okay.
If they have
What'd
like
you do?
more experience and
What'd you do?
maybe a better IGL than me in the future, where like if he shoots better. To be honest, that's the plan. I think.
Where are you going, to Varel?
No,
Back to the coaching booth.
the sub that we picked up, that's the guy I think he could replace me, and he's better than me in almost every aspect, apart from the experience. So that's probably
That's crazy.
the thing that will keep this team moving forward in the long run.
What did you work on to improve the team? Like, what was there like a particular thing that you worked on?
Not really anything in particular. It's just that they needed guidance, and they needed one person who will just tell them, everybody listens, and will shout at them if they're doing something wrong, stop them from like coming up with some crazy ideas, and just keep people in line.
Stop them from crazy ideas. It's crazy.
But it also comes with experience, where I know this kind of team plays like this, but it's because I've been like that. For example, Varo, if you look at their Haven, I watched their games and I know that they were Talon 2023, where they were just strat rouletting, strat rouletting and just reading at like certain timings that if we break them this round, they have an up. If we break them this round, the momentum is all on their side. That's why they usually are very strong on attack and very weak on defense.
So maybe they'll bring out triple duelist next.
Kind of thing.
That makes sense.
On split, yeah.
I want to ask a little bit about, we've seen you guys run Deadlock now on a couple of little maps. I want to get your thoughts on the agent, and do you think it's a good counter to Neon in this meta, or are you picking it for a different reason?
I'm just very comfortable on the agent, and I have like a lot of ideas. The comp we used to run last year, and I know that Neon is like in meta right now, and I don't think it's like a very good counter, but I know that nobody's gonna play it.
Yeah.
And they are not gonna expect it. And I swear to God, they
No idea.
They have no idea what to do. Right?
I mean, just last quick one. I mean, obviously, you guys first team through to the playoffs. You're looking really strong at the moment. The team, together, back on Talon as well. Like, you guys have come very close to making it to international appearances, only to fall short at the last moment. What would it mean for you guys to make it to Masters London?
It will mean so much for me. Like it's very close to the end for me, and I really want to make an international. I really want to play on that big stage and just make my family proud.
And we want to see you on the big stage too. Group Alpha, you're in the playoffs. We're gonna have people qualifying from Group Alpha. One might be Global Esports. Do you think your team is ready to defeat Global Esports?
We scrim them a lot, and that might be a problem because we play them way too much.
It goes both ways.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a fun game, obviously, and I hope we come out on top.
If I was a betting man, I'd put money on you.
Me too. Oh, congratulations, Cruz, and to the rest of your team. Well deserved, and we were talking about the Thai casters earlier, and they're very proud of you. So congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Leviathan, what a guy. He completely showed up. He's the rookie of full sense, in a sense, as Cruz was saying there. But, a lot of the people from the Thai scene are very familiar with this player. He has showed so much potential coming through the challengers and tier 2 scene.
Damn, his sense
and
is
I'm so glad he
40.45 with
showcased
800
why
DPI.
Full sense picked him up.
I mean, I think this Full Sense roster just gets scarier and scarier. We came into today talking about Primi, and then we
That's
start talking
really
about
hot.
Kahlua because he's going crazy, and now Leviathan is going crazy. I mean, this team just looks borderline unstoppable, and it's always so nice to hear from Cruz, by the way. I mean, how can you not root for this guy? How can you not root for this team? Now they're in playoffs. They really want to make it all the way to London.
He's always one of the most just like grounded and self-aware players that I've ever seen. And I mean, to even be talking about like, oh yeah, like in the future when I stop playing, you know, he's very much just like, this is my plan and this is the path that I kind of see set forward for me and for the rest of this squad. And I mean, while that's sad to hear, because I would love to see him continue to compete, especially given the form that we've been seeing him in, I think it's just, it just goes to show that he's got so much experience, he's got so much wisdom behind him, and he's now passing that on successfully to these younger players.
And that's exactly what we were saying. These kind of teams, Barrel, Full Sense, need leadership. And of course, the leader is always looking forward. Now, we're going to have a very exciting match, too. Team Secret versus PRX. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's going to be PRX. But these two teams haven't played regionally in Pacific in a little while. Secret usually beat PRX. Newsflash, in case you guys didn't know, it was a very different Secret except for this guy. This guy has been here since dawn of time.
There's been a couple of changes.
But Envy is no longer on this team. So I don't know if that's going to affect things moving forward. Now, Secret, we've seen a little bit of improvement coming into Stage 1 compared to Kickoff, but still, they are on an 8-loss streak
Jesse
right now.
Vash and Kelly S, bro.
Oh, that is tough. It's rough to be in that dressing room right now.
I mean, you're about to potentially challenge the loss record from DFM set in the first year of the VCT.
My God.
That was that 0-9 year that they had. And you might just be tying that one up. So this is brutal. But, I mean, yes, there have been actual, tangible, visible, witnessable improvements for Team Secret. They start things off in, you know, Stage 1. They have that very close bout on Fracture versus KRX, I should say. But the two players that have been impressing us the most are Kelly S and Sylvan. Both of these guys have been rock steady for the team.
Yeah, I saw that. Sylvan's crazy.
Out of their ears where you don't really expect them to. I mean, this, you know, the ace from Sylvan being one of them. And that's exactly what Secret need to have, that solid foundation, those two pillars. But we need to see the level up from the rest of the team.
Yeah, for sure. The other members on this team
saw
have
that
captured the magic that these two players have found. Kelly S, I think in particular, is a real standout for me, especially when he's on this Viper. I want to see the lean into that way more. He looks so comfortable on that agent. So I think these two we can expect good things from, but really the question is a lot more on the other three. We know how good Jesse can be, how good Berserks can be, and we've seen bright sparks from Rimuru. It's just, can they put it all together into one game? But the problem is, this is a tough game to try and get it done.
It is because, well, I mean, it's PRX, but as I mentioned, these two teams, when they faced off, Team Secret has won. The last time they faced was 2024, and before 2020.
Got his back jaw.
What the hell is this?
They are
friggin' badminton sets or whatever.
I think they brought speakers. There's like, it's like a little lounge in there right now. They're vibing right now. But you know, the first time was like Benkai was still on the team before something joined. But still, you know, Secret has this magical thing over PRX, and I don't know if that changes with Envy joining PRX.
I mean, I think that Envy, if there's any player on PRX that really wants to get the win today, Envy, of course, is going to be that player. Wants to beat the team that benched him, that led to him getting on PRX. So actually, maybe he should be a little bit kind to them, I suppose, since he ended up here and managed to get to a decent spot. But I think he's going to be very hungry to come away with a victory here today. But yeah, it's a very different look for both of these teams compared to when they did last clash. I mean, you think back all the way to 2023, you mentioned Benkai, he is still on the roster.
That's a long time ago.
It's been quite some time. There's been a couple pivots from both sides, so I don't necessarily think that the script is going to stick here, but who knows? And a lot of it could come down to this guy here. Something has been having some ups and downs, to say the least.
He's so inconsistent.
Ups and downs, heavy emphasis on the downs. When he's playing this Neon, he's not really managed to make it click here. I mean, I think that key stat for me is that first kill, first death. Normally, we see him have so much impact in that department. It's really Jing that's taken over now, and he is having to go in and play the a bit more of a selfless role. He's trying to make this space.
He like
but
overheats
still,
every single
He has to be
time,
able
dude.
to shoot his gun. He has to be able to find some consistency.
PRX
here.
something
There really
overheats
isn't room
every
for him to
single
fall off.
time,
No,
bro.
there's not. I mean, 86 ADR, not going to be great, but we have a surprise. Alex is taken to the skirmish.
I have a confession. I knew something was up when Alex asked me to practice skirmish with him. I was like, why? Why would you ask me of all people?
And why is he able to get the first kill?
Oh, see, this is an immense strategy from PRX. They're trying to mentally boom the young rookie.
Well, if he wins it, he will.
If a 36-year-old coach
There's no way.
is beating him, I think I worry for his mental a little bit. PRX kind of trying to throw away the veto. He's hanging in
2-2.
there.
Okay.
He's hanging in there.
All right.
2-2.
When was the last time Alex was on the mouse and keyboard like this?
Oh,
I
man.
don't. Well, he's never done it for us.
He used to play professionally, but
Yeah,
not
but
in Valorant.
How, was I born yet when he did that?
Probably not. You were
Yeah.
maybe 3 years old. I don't know. But Ramiro.
Oh, he's
Oh,
hitting
dear
the
God.
shots. He's warming up.
Oh my god. I think this is a mental boom for Ramiro, who is a rookie, by the way. Like, how could you do this to
no,
Secret?
it's cyberbullying.
I mean, not only is he a rookie, he's a mid-season rookie.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
Just
so
joined
fresh.
the team, and he's only got 2 series under his belt. But okay,
Come
fight
on,
back.
Ramiro. I really want Ramiro to take this for his own well-being.
I love that both teams also have just trash skirmish win
There we
rates.
go. 4-4.
The coaches never win these things, though.
1 round left.
Have we ever had a coach win these?
It's
I don't
all.
think so.
No, he's done it.
Oh dear God.
He's done it.
Wow.
Oh man.
That's
Poor
Look,
guy.
I mean,
Yo, that
all
full
I can
B.
hope is that Ramiro.
Yo, Alex is
a fan of
actually
Alex
nasty
from,
on the
you know,
mouse and
his
keyboard,
years
bro.
Competing
Yep.
in the past,
His
so
Jeez,
maybe this is like,
fracture.
yeah, you know, I lost to one of my idols.
We need
Perhaps,
Ascent
I think
back.
it's
might have
best-
been the thing.
I think it's the best way, the best takeaway that you
Ascent
can have
was
from
just.
this.
We should have gotten Camille.
Are they
in here.
revamping
I
Ascent?
think she had to handle it. But okay, look. PRX has been losing all of their scrims until last week.
We're just gonna out that.
And then they
I
lost
do, yeah.
last week against Gen G, so maybe this is all part of, you know, the secret curse where they beat PRX.
I mean, PRX do have to recover after last week. They did not play a good
Yes.
game last
Wanna
week.
have
They're
them?
really looking to bounce back now. When we take a look at the map veto, we'll be starting off on Breeze, which is not a map we've seen from either team,
No.
I believe, yet. So this is a little bit of a wild card by Team Secret. I like it, trying to mix up that veto, but then it's split. Fracture to the Decider was the one map PRX looked good last week. So for me, if you're a Team Secret fan, I kind of want to see them get this done in 2.
Yeah, I think so. This is going to be really interesting, especially on Fracture. These two teams, I mean, the last time they played against each other was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And Secret won that map. And there's a lot of confidence for PRX right now,
Yep.
just like the
Predictions,
former match.
PRX?
But
Oh,
again, you
nah.
really never know when it comes to Team Secret. I know, Kilios, how, like, were you on this confidence?
I think you deliberated for a while. You text me asking for advice.
Oh yeah, it took a long time to reach a conclusion. No, I mean, you just even with the form that we saw from PRX, which was abysmal last week, you basically have to predict them every single time. 10 times out of 10 in this position. Ball's Law is a thing, but sometimes there's a couple exclusions. My guess though with the Breeze pick for Team Secret, and I'm curious to see if it works out for them, is I think they want to try to just get Jing off the duelist.
That's
Because
for
this
sure.
is where you're likely going to be seeing Forsaken go.
Why would they want
He's not
that?
going to be able to go to yours. Actually, who
Yeah.
knows what the hell they're going to do?
But it's not a Raze map, and it's definitely not a Phoenix map. So
Yeah.
I'm very curious as to what competition PRX are going to come out with.
You don't really know with them either.
true.
They're always a little bit of a surprise here, and of course we want something to be able to step it up, and there's no way he lets 4 matches go in a row without completely demolishing the other team. Well, let's see. We'll send it to the stage, and we're going to welcome 2 teams, Team Secret versus PRX.
I say Jin goes Raze
Pretty fun, I think.
on
Hope
Breeze.
so.
I think it's going to be pretty surprising.
Fingers crossed.
Secret versus PRX. It has been exactly 2 years since these two teams have faced each other on this stage. And back then, Secret won those matches. But things are very different
That
now.
dude
The
does not
coach
look
is
happy to
different.
be there,
We
bro.
have Ramiro, Berserks, Kelly, Sylvan. These are all brand new players on Secret since the last time these two played each other. But Jesse Bash has a lot of experience against them.
Yeah, they need to lean on their leader today. He knows how to beat this team. So how well can he impart that wisdom? But there's no secret about it. It's that really this team has been struggling. They're on a big loss streak, and it looks like it's only going to keep getting worse. And if they manage to turn things around in the server, we see bright sparks, flashes of inspiration, but it's only here and there. The name of the game is consistency for this roster. Can they find it today?
I need the hope, Simon. And what a win it would be, obviously, if they're able to find it. I mean, PRX, nothing to shake a stick at. But one of the things that Team Secret was known for, that mantle that I gave them in the past, was being the Robin Hood squad, beating those teams that you never anticipate them to beat, and then losing to the teams that they always should win against. If they can find that here, if they can get back to that, it's still a massive step up compared to what we have been seeing.
That would be a great way to start, would be a win against PRX, like you said. But this team, they often say the only enemy they really have is themselves.
Yeah.
So all they really need to do is get that hive mind going on,
Goofy ass.
not having a bad day, and making sure everyone is just talking to each other. It's really as simple as that when you have this many talented players on your team, and things are very different, of course, with Envy, formerly of Team Secret, is now on this team.
I mean, he was such a linchpin for them back in the day. I mean, you think back to the last times that they had played against PRX, that's when Team Secret was, a single game away from making it to champs, losing in the LCQ to Zeta Division, to being able to try to make their way into the playoffs at Stage 2, only to fall to Primi in his debut. That was a team that could punch, but it has been a slippery slope for them. For PRX, they come into this absolutely as the superiors on paper, with Team Secret being the underdogs. But you can be damn sure if Team Secret come out here and they have a hot start on their map pick of Breeze, a bit of an out-of-pocket pick, if they're able to find the first couple rounds, I mean, Finesse is not going to be talking for the whole rest of his damn stream. He's going to be keeping silent, trying to get PRX back into the game.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that worries me is that we all thought the same last week in this matchup against Gen G.
Sure.
All of us predicted PRX because why would you not? It's PRX. They always find that form, and then they couldn't. They lose it in spectacular fashion. They didn't look comfortable at all. They have to look better today, in my mind. There really is no way about it. Even if you get a close win here, that doesn't inspire a lot of confidence. This is a team that wants to be at London. They narrowly missed out on the first Masters title. They want to come for the second, but that doesn't work unless you start stringing wins together, unless you start looking confident and really dominating the teams that you should cleanly beat.
Yeah, that's right. They lost their huge streak of not qualifying to an international the very first time last year. And, if they do that again this year, that's not a good sign for this team, the squad that's been together the longest in this region.
Yeah, I mean, the foundations of this team have been together since the very beginning here, the partnership era. So,
I don't know about something, dude.
As always for this team, and typically when we see PRX get into a slump, it's only a matter of time before they dig themselves back out of it. The question is, does the slump continue from last week into this one? Does it take a little bit longer for them to really try to find that comfort? I think with Breeze, at least off the rip, we should be seeing some pretty immediate comfort for something in particular, because my full expectation is that he is going to be playing the Jet.
Yeah. I mean, I really hope so. I think, yeah.
There it is.
It makes so much sense in my mind. I mean, we've seen him try and work out the Neon, but he doesn't have to.
Forsaken, however, does.
Yeah. I mean...
Oh, Forsaken Xeon is so cool. Sorry, continue.
I mean, he's good at it. He's good at everything. So at this
It's
point,
really
it's not a
good idea.
surprise. On the side of Team Secret, they'll also be playing that Jet, but the key for me is Kelly on that KO. We've seen the KO come out in EMEA and Americas here, so no surprises. I think it fits the map of Breeze very nicely. So very curious. He's the one to watch for me for Team Secret. We know how good he can be. He has to put a stop to PRX today.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a really fun first map. I'm glad we're starting with Breeze, to be honest, and nothing that's really going to be too swingy either way. I think Team Secret could do something a little funny, a little bit upsetting for some people on the very first map.
It very well could happen.
All right, time to send it to our casters. Pilsky and Quack, how are you feeling about this match?
I think we're feeling pretty fired up for this one. Hell yeah. Team Secret versus PRX. the Southeast Asia El Clasico. If you know, you know. But this Breeze, 100%, it's definitely out of pocket.
It should be interesting. I mean, we've already had an upset in the skirmish. I mean, I used to cast Alex back when he was a player. I never saw him aiming like that. That was something completely out of his wheelhouse, usually. Incredible stuff from him.
Yeah.
I think that the Breeze pick is an interesting one for Secret. I think they've thrown a curveball against PRX. The problem is, PRX are 5-0 from their last 5 games on this map, and they're beating some of the best teams in the world over at Masters. On Breeze in particular, with only a change of the Yoru going out, the Neon coming in, it's the same player playing that duelist, so I don't think they're going to need much of a change on this map. And for Team Secret, they're going back to something that you used to see from them all the time. KO Soba, these kind of comps are the kind of comps that the old team when they were full Filipino used to play. They used to be very comfortable playing double init of this kind when it was in the meta. You know, you'd see a lot of Ascent with these kind of comps. Like this used to be one of the most standard comps in Valorant.
It's always been the case. A lot of comfortability, in fact, actually, for both sides. A lot of questions on our mind as well, but it will all be answered as we step over onto Breeze. Team Secret versus PRX
Been that long?
now.
We'll see how it does go. PRX coming off a very disappointing loss against Gen G. That was quite the upset for them to handle. For Team Secret, however, I mean, already that statement is a little bit worrying for PRX, but for Team Secret, they're 1 from 11 maps so far in 2026. So
Look at the setup.
I don't know how much more optimistic you're feeling about their prospects here.
Yeah, especially if you're thinking about their upcoming opponents as well, but either way, lenses focused onto this start with Forsaken right around the corner, a little bit of a jiggle, and it's the relay bolt that fully collapses across with something on peaks. Jing providing assistance with the bandit. A lot of escape plans as well for PRX, so they're not too uncomfortable as Jing just snaps the crosshair over the top.
Yo, you saw something? Bro, that's just, what the fuck,
just
dude?
cleans up there. Big trap over on elbow. Relay bolt plus paranoia with the peak coming in from the jet.
Look at this, look at this.
1-2 punch
Got one.
that
Look at this.
completely
Oh, it
catches
didn't
Secret
show, but he
off
whiffed.
guard right from the get-go. Jing just continuing to dominate with this pink crosshair at the moment. I think a lot of people are going to be copying that one. Yeah, a bandit, a pistol, not easy to make work, but Jing makes it look incredibly easy. This guy's just in phenomenal form right now.
Absolutely. As they walk over into the next round, you know, 2 sheriffs still, something over on a judge inside a shop, not seeing anyone at all. Team Secret just to dive head first into this B site where PRX is pretty much in position. 3 stack, waiting for a contact outside of the wall. First one goes down, it's Rimuru. Close range with the shock darts in. The classic as well, and Devi is still pretty much unscathed. Envy towards the back site, bit of assistance on the stun, and Devi just continues to pick his targets.
Oh,
Yeah, easy retake for PRX.
easy.
All the high percentage positions.
We'll see what happens, dude.
Going back on in as soon as the wall and the smokes go down for Team Secret, who do secure themselves a spike plant. And going forward now into their first gun round. Let's see what they have prepped here on Breeze. They picked this map for a reason. As mentioned, PRX has got a pretty good record on it off the end of Pacific kickoff going into Masters Santiago. So I dare say they're feeling quite fine with this map getting picked by their opponents.
What song is that?
I don't know.
We're too old.
Listen, I'm too hipster to know what song that is, Quack.
Well, keep an eye on the guns in this round for now. PRX still going to be a tough fight ahead of them.
It is just a bonus. I mean, Secret are very pinned back here. They're waiting for any kind of aggression, any kind of faster play for PRX to try to pull something a little bit unorthodox with the weaker weaponry. Similar to what we saw from Farrell in that last game.
Of
you can
course.
see Berserk just putting his wall up and down, trying to bait out a reaction for PRX. They're quite happy to play things patiently to start things off. Flash and a recon bolt thrown up into middle. With a bit of
it's not
information
good.
denial for
That's
Team
not
Secret.
good
They're
already. I
trying
can
to, again,
tell.
see what PRX does in response to that.
Dude, PRX already
Patient
set the
stuff with
pace.
defense.
A potential good sign, if any, from a team that can be a little bit over eager sometimes, but this will incite Team Secret to group up as 4.
I mean, Berserks has walked his way in towards A main by himself here, clears it all out. Over on the other side of the map, Team Secret wait behind Devi's wall. He is the danger man in this round. Phantom in hand for him to anchor this B site.
As I said last week, he is the danger. Streams across over onto back site. Has support with something close by. He's the one with the Phantom as well, though, Devi. So if he's able
Oh,
to
don't swing it, don't swing it.
into alt points and kills for the team, that would be big value. However, goes down to Kelly. Yes, Berserk's on a bit of a flank as well. Nobody's really watching the rear, but it's Forsaken with the judge. Just trying to walk through. Unfortunately, range not supporting. And then you're down to just 2v3. Jing makes it a wild swing, takes down 2 with the Guardian, no less. Berserk's, though, still out from behind, tries to stall as much as possible, has a slight gap,
Nice.
and he will use that to take the round
That
back
was a good
for
bonus.
Team Secret.
Yeah, that was Jing's smoke. Unfortunately, just a hair off, thrown in towards A main there, and that's enough of a line for Berserks to do exactly that. He swings across, sees that the spike is red, and he knows that Jing is sticking it to completion. Drops the snake bite on him and then cleans him up on the paranoia, but regardless, I mean, that coming down to a 1v1 is more close than Team Secret wanted it to be, really. Lost a lot of guns versus the bonus there.
Let's go.
But they're happy with the result nonetheless.
Team Secret did put out content piece earlier on saying that all of the players, they're not nervous at all. In fact, they're excited facing their idols and everything. Ramu especially. We'll kind of see how it all pans out with Team Secret once again kind of taking things slow.
This is a classic. Jet put on the elbow info line. Just being able to deal with any kind of pivot back towards that B side of the map, and now the defense can play accordingly. PRX takes full mid control. Retake on A for the time being, but all the cards are really in their hand. They can choose exactly how they want to approach this retake. Team Secret group dumped into A main, just looking to simplify this round. Hunter's Fury is at the ready for Jesse Vash. Kelly has one off of his null command.
We'll see if those two can stay alive, especially for Jesse Vash. Smoked off for now, but simple pot flash could do the trick. Back at 0 point first to clear out the early portion of the pyramids. Then Hunter's Fury to allow them full access.
Yeah, plant goes down for Kelly S. Now he has his KO ultimate that could actually cause some problems on the retake for PRX.
Oh, especially the utility going off. Null command pop, and there it is. Still though, PRX digging deep. Hunkered down with Jing and Devi, close range. Now the only 2 players remaining all around shop or cave, and it's just Jesse Vash unable to play around the angle as his former teammate comes in to execute.
That retake's a little bit too easy, and it comes courtesy of PRX taking all of that map control early on. Getting the jet on that elbow info line is such a cheat code for Breeze. You basically just cut the map in half, easily kind of pivot to that mid control, and then you can just tackle this A retake head on. I didn't mind the way that Team Secret approached it. The drone to start things off, then you try to look for an opening kill with the Hunter's Fury. Unfortunately, that doesn't connect on anybody. The plant secures the null command. But PRX is just a little bit too sharp coming back in on that retake.
Could definitely trend upwards as well. Economy definitely not too good for Team Secret in this round.
Yo, Jing
Meanwhile,
is
something
going
again,
crazy, bro.
just happy to perch himself over towards window with that op line.
Yep, under a little bit of pressure now, forced away, but Jinx here to back him up. Relay bolt and flood in for Forsaken. It's a complete shutdown.
That's what I'm talking about.
A bit of shock and awe. All stuck outside, not able to waltz through. Still at least a pistol kill for Sylvan, but otherwise, look at Envy with the shock darts.
It's just looking a little bit too easy for PRX.
That's too easy
Rimuru
for PRX.
Does seem a little bit rattled after losing a skirmish to the coach.
I'll be back.
Still stuck on the donut here on the jet, needs to get going. Can be a little bit hard to do so on the attacking side though with the jet. Seen better duelists, more experienced duelists than this man. Start very slow on the attacking side of Breeze. Remember Buzz last season having a game where he was just kind of getting sent to the dogs on the attacking side, just cloudburst tailwinding in and just dying every round.
For all you know, it could happen over on the second half, but at least for now, he's taking a different angle, something.
Watching here.
Well, he's just sitting behind the box, so not really worried about that window peak, but then the dart does secure the information that there is a few Team Secret players over there, and again, it's a very slow start to this round. Team Secret sitting all the way back in spawn, just holding angles, but PRX doing exactly what you want to see from them. Off the back of this contact from something, there's going to be a paranoia from Jing. It's such a juicy trap.
Forsaken close by enough as well to join in on the fight. Punches through the time card, and
Easy.
there goes the flashes. The Hunter's Fury as well. Might be a bit overkill, but either way, PRX happy with the result. Forsaken now roaming across the middle. Will be able to get out of dodge with the slide.
Oh.
It's the Vi that relays forth with a double kill.
I mean, it's just such solid macro from PRX. Team Secret are giving them the whole map. And PRX are not overcooking it. That's the difference between, you know, a top tier team on Breeze and a team with the less experience, is that you get in these positions, and if you overpeak, the whole setup falls apart. It's a bit messy from Forsaken, but we'll just breeze right past that. Zerx. Look, Spike dropped for him as he keeps tapping his wall, but with only 15 seconds on the clock, he's been scanned out by the dart.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna hear Alex slamming the desk soon enough.
Oh, Gene, you've
Come
got to run,
on.
buddy!
No! Oh, okay. Oh, I genuinely, my heart skipped a beat.
I mean,
I
the desk was cowering at that point, in the corner. It's a timeout for Team Secret in response. This is kind of, I don't know, there's different names for it, but what I used to like to call it is like the Goldilocks zone, where you get in a position that's not too deep, not too shallow, but just right. Where it's like you've got this deep info line, and you're holding it, you're not over peaking, and then you have a nice setup around it. And you can see that Team Secret, they're waiting for PRX to overcook. And I think for PRX in a matchup like this, that's kind of what you're expecting. I think if PRX don't lose to Gen G last week, they're probably running it down right now. But I think they're taking this matchup a little bit more seriously and just seeing how it goes to start. And they're playing things very properly, you know. You're not seeing over peaks, you're not seeing them dive into Team Secret's open arms as they sit in spawn and wait for peaks.
Well, that last little...
Yeah, that last round was a bit how you going, but that's alright.
That's a hell of an analogy, though. I mean, the Goldilocks thing. Just wait for it to be just right.
I mean, yeah. I've definitely coached players who love to go a little bit too far. When it's like, if you freeze frame the round, and it's like, bro, if you just sit here, we win the round. But if you take one step to your right and peek into spawn and you get your head tapped, we lose the round every time. So you really need to know how far to push the issue sometimes. Where it's just like, if you just sit in this position, like, we just win. And I think that's what Something's doing very well right now. He's just sitting in good spots that just find him opening kills and kind of get a gauge on what Team Secret are doing without overcooking things.
100%. In fact, now you've got Devi sitting on B side as well with potential Viper's Pit. We'll set up all the utility just for the time being. Confirms a potential commitment from Team Secret.
Drone goes forward. You can see the tailwind activated there for Rimuru, but he's not feeling bold enough to actually entry on into the site there. It's the second wave of utility that will get Team Secret in.
Oh, he's going to hold on to the pit for now. Hide inside this. His opponent's smoke with a shorty. See how Team Secret plays around it, though. Just trying to still watch for the spike. Instead, baits out Divine to the open. Stinger will reply. Forsaken lets rip the overdrive. He hunts for targets, just trying to spam through all the corners. Pulls out the Judge. Still has it just enough for the animation to complete. And then it's Berserk's turn once again. Out from the back of tunnel. Crouched. Right behind the little boxes, and he's going to get spotted out by something.
Bit too easy. Even though they lose Divide there, he buys more than enough time for the Flood, which is exactly how PRX wants to play this. They're not playing the Yoru anymore, but very similarly on this defense. The fast lane goes up and the boys go in.
Put some food. My boy Jin going crazy.
The Invi Something and Forsaken all diving into the site together, and that's kind of where things crumble for Team Secret.
Oh, dude, PRX is looking good right now, dude.
This timing. Like, you want to see them get into a post plan and then have, nicely done, 2,000 kills for Invi against his old team.
I know, of all matches to earn this.
He's got most of those kills on Team Secret, guys.
Okay, well, a bit of response, but also Jing to teleport right behind the boxes, and it's unchecked! Oh! He's gotten all four! It was a 1-4 split, and then something with the operator to finish it clean.
This is cyberbullying.
I gotta see a replay of that again.
He's 15-1.
I mean, no hate. What's the util? How did he get behind?
Let's pick Breeze, guys. He can't play Raze or Phoenix on these maps. Doesn't matter, mate.
Ridiculous.
Oh.
Oh, fucked up too.
Bro,
Yeah.
nice bet or what?
Yeah, I can't kick down a guy who's on the ground, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, Team Secret. Still once again looking for that recovery, but in this round at least not fully equipped with the Blade Storm. However, Rumura will make it an attempt all the way up through the guts of middle. Something first contact. First shot will whip as well, but the sidearm is immediately pulled out. Oh, and the movement coming back into it. You love to see it, but Kalia still finds the shot. Forsaken quick on his heels, though, and that's that neon movement.
Yeah, PRX have taken middle control, and now they're pushing up the flank. Quick movement for Forsaken. Pit going down on the site, though. Team Secret very much want this post plant for themselves on the half buy. Drone goes up high looking for anything, but spammed out by PRX.
With Vandals, and then through contact, Envy makes it a silent walk, will take down Sylvan. Right around the corner is Jesse Vash. Sheriff shot fired through, but instant response with Envy once again. Say hello from the other side. PRX now 8-1.
Just running at his old team. Zero respect being shown by Envy.
I like them apples.
You failed.
Your Team Secret, you're not a fan of apples. That's for sure. More of a fan of like calamansi or something like that.
Hey, oh, you know ball. Oh boy. I mean, again, they picked this map, seeing, you know, little, I don't want to call them ideas.
You're seeing them getting cyberbullied in live action. See what they come up with in round 10. Another buyback through for them. Cosmic and the Hunter's Fury ready to go. It is a pit from Devi on B. And something is active in the middle of the map here. Needs to be careful of the elbow walk though.
He's quite prepared. 0 point gives him an inkling. He just goes in for the peek, gets out.
I mean,
scot-free.
when something's playing a good game, he just reads the timings very well. But at the same time, if you're looking at how Team Secret is playing, it's very obvious when they're making moves. Like the Toxic Orb goes up or Astra Smoke goes up. You see a knife. Like there's a lot of tells that show exactly kind of what they're going for. Drone goes in, Paranoia in response, Relay Bolt. Like PRX is all over them right now.
Right? Textbook reads, textbook plays coming across as well. However, they'll have Sylvan spinning around 180 over on the side. Kelias finds a kill, however goes down afterwards with Forsaken still dancing all across the site. A brief moment of respite as Sylvan looks to pick up the spike off Cosmic Divide.
Yeah, extends it with his own smoke just to be able to pick up that spike. Still has 1 star in the back pocket. Let's not count this man out. He has clutched big rounds at bigger tournaments than this one.
Even just days ago. Tries to reposition using the wall for cover and audio silencing. Close range operator, but something is just back home. Kicks his feet up on the couch. Channel surfs.
9-1 in 10 rounds. Doesn't even feel like it's been 10 minutes. Haven't been checking my watch, but this is a domination from PRX. Of the kind that we expected looking at this matchup. But this is what I'm saying, like they're very readable right now. This is PRX just completely out macroing them, maneuvering their way around the map, just being so fluid. And I think if you're Team Secret, this is where you're a little bit ultra structured right now playing the double init. And you need to start to throw a few more fakes, have some setups where you're baiting out some of that aggression, be cognizant of the fact that you're playing a double duelist that is playing on the defense and wants to get quite aggressive. You know, you need to see a KO knife or a drone going forward with the orb or the smoke going up, and then have a contingency plan when PRX does aggress on you, like underarm KO flash or, you know, recall on a star or something like that with a double peek. Like, it's just a little bit too vanilla right now on the attacking side for Team Secret. It's a little bit slow, it's a little bit readable.
When the Squidward. But yeah, I hear what you're saying, right? I mean, don't let something get away for free.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's not much you can do about that when he's playing Jet peeking that angle, but you need to not give him, like, the opportunity. It needs to be, like, you know, Cloud Burst, underarm flash, or something like that, or a circle jump to try to throw the op off the line.
Not just 0 point peak.
Just wasted his updraft in freeze time. I think this man is feeling a little bit shaken.
Oh, my.
And I can only give credit to Alex for that.
The skirmish.
He started him off on
What
the
was
worst
actual
possible foot.
score? Yeah.
5-4
Let's go.
in favor of Alex.
Damn.
I don't know. Alex
9
might
and
be at
1?
least 3 times in age of this guy.
Let's
I
go
haven't
take a
counted.
dump, and this is 9-1 already.
Close.
Fuck.
Either
Oh,
way,
oh,
though.
my
come
God.
on, he's just walking down. Hunter's Fury now tossed
Oh.
in,
Yep.
and there is no reply. Berserk's just trying to hang
Damn.
back. It's a sheriff shot after all. An empty eco.
Wow.
But definitely
What did I
PRX
miss?
are
I
happy.
went to go take a dookie, and I just come back to
Maybe
10 and
before
1.
It was like a whole setup around it.
Woo.
And that's just,
All right,
that's
guys,
exactly
queue up.
the same kind of play that they've seen before. Where it was
Louis, you
something
ready
on
to
that
queue up,
line
dude? Looks like
with the
PRX is gonna win,
paranoia,
dude.
and he'd be sitting there with the Hunter's Fury. So you've already been caught by that play earlier in
Jing
the
is
game
so
as Team
sexy,
Secret,
bro.
and you get caught by the exact
No,
same
PRX is
thing,
gonna
like,
lose.
5 rounds later.
Okay,
It's not gonna cut it.
come on, dude.
Well,
It's 10 and 1
hopefully
PRX right now, bro.
Timeout was meant
That's
for
a-
you. Have
that's a-
and Hunter's Fury. Last round of the half.
12-1
Make
curse.
it or break it.
I mean, 11-1 curse, right?
Secret securing control of A main. In
I don't
goes
know.
the KO ultimate as
See
well
what
as
you
the
got,
Dodge. He's
Jing.
under a little bit of pressure now.
Still good to sidestep though, and unfortunately, Crosshair not quite there for remove. Wall up and down, something trying to slip through the cracks.
Here.
Well, PaperX already getting into position. Oh my god.
Still got a tailwind. Just waiting for his opportunity is something. Wall goes up. It'll be an underarm flash, but something so quick
Oh my
with it.
gosh,
Elias
that
with quick
peak.
reply and something that's a bit of a whiff on the Blade Storm.
Then there was hope for PaperX. I mean, for Team Secret, excuse me. Oh my god. Well, Spike Plant now goes down, but then Devi, who's been hovering around for the longest time.
Oh, they're both there.
Against Berserks. Truly
Oh my
controlled.
God.
It's just Forsaken,
Oh, he
though,
whiffed.
diving in. Maybe too much individuality there.
Oh, no.
Just Devi off towards the back and almost getting it done. But Jesse Vash, the veteran, steps up.
It's looking rough, though.
Switching sides.
Second round for Team
Oh.
Secret. Took everything
10-2
out of them
curse.
to get it done. Ultimates, all of that util thrown into A main. And it still goes down to
Oh
a
my
2v1
He would have killed
God.
us
loss,
too.
but
I don't know
better than
why.
nothing. I think what they did is better than other rounds is exactly that. The second wave of aggression that I was kind of asking for, where it's like everything is a little bit too vanilla.
I needed
You need something a little
Forsaken.
bit spicy thrown in the mix, and I love that on the second wave
Forsaken's
of the,
problem
the
there
wall,
is that
they've
he
underarmed the KO flash and got on the
slid
front foot. Like they're just
into a
playing
dead
little
stop.
bit too
He
safe.
should have slid back
Just
into that
take
that
the
corner
shackles
where
off,
cobblestone
get a
is.
little bit loose,
That
don't
would have
flip
gave him
the
a little
leash
more
and get into the mix
view
a bit
right
more.
there. Instead of sliding into like a dead stop
So it's a
wall.
good sign to see.
Okay.
But Jingo out
Score,
here
though.
is
Wow.
a 4-14.
Even on the Omen.
I mean, he's looking like the best player in the world right now. It's
Jingo.
actually ridiculous.
Rounds where
I need that what's on his nose. I need that what's on his
well,
nose
he's
so I
just,
can breathe better
walking down by himself around elbow and
when I'm playing.
okay.
I mean, you always have a lot of fan support for Jing, but I think he's been a little bit underrated for quite a long time, just because he has so much star power for PaperX.
One day, Lou, you're gonna have people holding pictures of you up, bro. One
From
day.
Forsaken.
Oh, yeah,
and something
someone
is
did
very
already.
entertaining to watch when he's popping off, but
Okay. Yeah. A lot of experience.
Send me the
yeah.
clip, bruh.
Huh?
One day they're gonna have Valorant Guam,
dude.
dude.
Just even on the Omen.
Hell
I
no.
don't-
Roman.
Yeah, the Omen is back. A
Hi,
big discussion has
Kareem,
always
bro.
been the raise and the current map pool definitely helps him out.
The
so
thing
much,
Everyone
is-
see
but
go here in Guam is
even
so
on the
bad.
Joman, he's
Bro,
just
the thing is about
19
PaperX, they're
and
just gonna
3.
run it down, bro. Watch, look at this shit. This is
Well,
crazy.
PaperX onto the attacking side now. You
Yep.
get an elbow walk for Team Secret. They are
Oh,
crying
oh,
out
oh,
for
oh,
a pistol.
oh,
It's a
oh, oh.
messy exchange in the middle of the map, but looks like Team Secret wants to have a second go at this.
They'll try it with the recon, allows them to creep down further south. However, PaperX has other ideas.
Yeah, back to B. But Kelly S on the off angle over there, going to throw
Oh,
the
no.
fragment to slow things down.
Could be enough, however. He is alone. The rest of the team has done well and quick to rendezvous, regroup
That
towards the back of wall.
that was crazy.
And then to hold around the corners as well. Kelly S. Just a bit more damage perhaps. Jesse Bash goes down around him and Jing closes the distance with a right click. Something still picking
Oh
targets.
my god, the way they
Final one
play
remaining,
is so.
Sylvan. A clutch player if
That's
any,
the ghost I want
but
right there.
In a situation like this, not clutch enough. The ghost goes wild.
Dude,
It's
the way
Defi
they,
with the
like,
Sheriff
Executed
and
that.
forcing
was,
a
like,
pistol again
perfect.
For PaperX. 11-2. Is
Yeah.
this just cut and done?
Yep.
Look at
It's
Gene,
a matter
21
of
kills,
when,
3
not if.
deaths, bro.
Truer words have never been spoken.
Team Secret.
Something looked like he's
Breeze
just
has not
watching
really been
TV,
played a
bro.
lot at the moment, so I can understand. They're
Who?
trying to like mix up the map. a
PRX
little
something,
bit. So
bro. He
far,
just looked
Breeze
like
is not
he's
really a
like
map we've
watching
seen other. It's
TV,
been left as
bro.
a third map decider, or it's been banned down in the veto a lot.
I
but
need this man to be
PRX
excited.
as I
something?
said, looking
Yeah,
at
something.
PaperX's record going into this game, picking
Oh.
this map against them.
Oh,
Jeez.
fuck.
I don't know.
The hell is
Rimuru,
that? That's hacking.
Can you even blame the
Shoot
guy
through
when he
the wall?
starts some of the rounds like that?
Ah,
No.
they're gonna get
But
the red
still.
screen cheater detected. Like a,
Still not a great game on the jet.
I guess you relinquish mid for now as PaperX. Walk over onto ace. I get the spike down. Team Secret, if they can somehow sneak behind quick enough, maybe.
Dude, look at that execution
very
Forsaken
big
DC. That is so
Maybe they can get
perfect,
a
bro.
kill.
That is so crazy.
That's how I'm feeling about it at the moment. Unfortunately, Jing is the player that's closest to them. That's bad news as it stands. And it's
Oh
just
my
easy
God.
pickings for
Oh
him.
my
It's
god.
not even the player you want getting eco frags because
Something dies here to the bandit, put money on it. Damn
One
it.
more for something. And nothing for Team Secret.
Match point.
All right, 12-2 curse, right?
Gun round for Team Secret.
Yeah, 12-2 curse. Still possible.
Oh my gosh.
Enemy remaining.
I mean, there's just nothing to say about a game like this. They're getting absolutely demolished.
Dude, he's so good, bro.
3-2 split. Try to play around screens. They've had mid walks before, but PaperX just seem to be able to play with utmost confidence right now. Fast lane all the way up. They've already taken space around the door.
Yeah, quick one up middle. There's the wall to extend things on towards this A site. Kelly's trying to slow things down with his knife, and he's starting to get a bit of a rotation in for Team Secret. Sylvan and Kelly S, these are the two standouts to try to hold here for Team Secret.
Oh,
They're
whoa,
boxing
Oh
in
my
corners
gosh,
now,
how do you
however,
whiff
but
that?
Still putting
It's
up
a-
their dukes.
It's
Bit
a
of kill here
util,
and there,
bro.
Something for the trade. And then
Oh,
Sylvan
oh.
swing out.
Oh,
Oh, what is
oh.
this snap? How is
What'd I
he
tell
doing
you?
this again and again out of nowhere?
Damn.
Saw a round exactly like that on split.
Yo, I'm not surprised. It's
Like,
Sylvan,
head to
bro.
head to head.
Nothing in
Yeah.
it, and Sylvan
It's-
just explodes.
It's Sylvan, dude. If you saw him on
Highlighted it
the
on the
split,
desk. Kelly S
split
and
map,
Sylvan just put these
dude, he's so good.
multi-frags together out of nowhere. That's exactly what you're expecting from Sylvan. Incredibly sharp and holding some of these positions. Pops out of the Astra smoke. Has two players looking at him.
the dude's
but he
playing
was
aim
far
live, bro.
too quick.
1, 2, 3, and to the 4. Next round comes up, and we want more. It's gonna be another play from Team Secret now as they take control over A main.
Push PaperX away back towards this B side of the map. Progressional from Divide being prepped as something
Line
that's
up?
already planted his feet in elbow, but Team Secret have got a pretty good read here. 3 players already on the B site.
What's that lineup? Let me see.
Get away with snake bites
Oh,
and
wow.
try and delay, but something's already broken through. Forsaken as well. Rimuru out around the corners, but oh, something has found elevation. We'll get off of it right underneath them. There's a bit of support with Forsaken coming over. Rimuru
Oh.
still makes it an attempt, but goes down at the end. This might be
GG's, dude.
done as the spike gets planted. PaperX, their eyes
Spike
trained.
planted.
Big flag back on in. Still got some stars to play with, as well as a double flash fragment to get back into the site for Team Secret. Forsaken quite low. It's a doable prospect, but this crossfire close is going to be the hardest thing to break here.
Sylvan, if I think Sylvan can do it though.
Sylvan, if any, the barrel spotted out, something
Yeah.
goes down, and there's Forsaken along with him.
Sylvan,
Like
if I
dominoes, they fall,
one
and then there
player,
was just
I
the
think
last
Sylvan
one
could do it.
left. Divide.
Lovely.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you wanted to see. 2 quick taps from Sylvan. He taps the spike, and Kelly S deals with the last player.
He's
4
good.
up for Team Secret,
Oh no.
providing at least a little bit of entertainment at the end of Breeze here.
Oh
but this,
no.
I mean, 8 rounds in a row against PaperX. It's not coming together. Dug themselves a massive
Oi,
hole
Mocha, it's
in
me.
the first half, which is such a shame because
Yeah.
Sylvan and Kelly
Sylvan's
S on
good,
this
bro.
defense are starting to cook a bit.
I don't mind it. It's broken PaperX's economy
What's
as
this
well.
lineup?
Let's see how this continues. Rimuru onto the outlaw towards A, or no, middle.
Saken with a hero rifle. PRX take A main control. Have been hit by the KO knife though. Something secures himself. The Blade Storm. Both duelists have got some punching power here for PRX.
Let's see what something got, baby.
Trying to keep themselves invested as well. Utility drawn out here and there.
The drone goes back in. Jesse Vash looking for PRX in middle.
Hey.
See the Neon.
A refresh 0 point could be big. But PRX, no way!
What the hell? That
Just
jump?
quick with the drive-by over onto A site, and then it's go time. With the
Oh, my
walls up,
goodness.
Forsaken just
That's
slings
a
in,
duelist,
and
bro.
then for Kelly S, unfortunately not able to do too much.
shit.
He's a sitting duck in that position. Jesse Vash, however, has managed to slip by.
Oh.
Will be able to take one down, but instantly traded by Jing on a Sheriff. Berserks,
Oh.
this is your time to shine, if any. He's able to take down 1, 2,
Oh.
but not the final.
That was
Envy
close.
with the Sheriff sits down his ex-team. The Thrifty
He said warm up,
to end
warm
out
up.
map number
Well,
1.
first game.
Just domination right from start to
First
finish.
game.
From PRX, a couple of small little flashes of brilliance for Team Secret, but too far and too few. Now, 1 and 12 in max in 2026. Just having a rough year for themselves. I mean,
Look
this
at
is a
Jing
matchup
just
that
dogging
has,
them.
in past years, been back and forth. You have seen Team Secret beat PRX in the last couple of series, but at least in terms of looking at these two teams on paper in present day, I just don't think it's a prospect worth considering.
Yeah, bear saying, we'll take a pinch of salt with it, however you might want. But
I mean, a lot of
Look at
salt
that
for
bandit
Team
reaver.
Secret
That thing is
after
so
playing this
nice.
game.
definitely, a lot of rounds,
bandit.
a lot of instances and
Pow, pow,
moments,
pow.
but also just considering the circumstances surrounding it. Either way, though, PRX, as you look towards the next map, I mean, it's one where it feels as though they really are, serious about taking this win. But it's also one where Team Secret, they've had a pretty decent showing on Split before.
You want to go check?
I mean, my memories of their split was getting destroyed by Global Esports just walking at them on the attacking side.
Closer
So,
than the other map.
I don't
that they
think, to be fair, PRX are going to be playing like that, so that might be a little bit more palatable for Team Secret, who did actually have a pretty decent attacking side of their own. It's more their defense that I'm more worried about, and given the fact that PRX has picked
That
Split
was a
going
crazy
into them,
kill.
and Team Secret has elected to start out on defense, I'm going to want to have seen some character development and some serious work put in on their defense.
Whatever it is, you definitely need it. For now, though, we're going to toss it back over to the desk. Prepare to dock.
Oh, shit, my candy, bro.
Not sure what to make of that one, but anyway, hey, welcome back. It's been not too long since we were here on the desk.
That was, you were saying, Seth, it was a very poetic way for all of this to end with Envy ending it with a Sheriff kill against Team Secret.
I mean, he's always been so good at that throughout his career, and now he's putting it to use on the opposite side of the server. Man, PRX absolutely dominated them here. I mean, Team Secret could not get anything going into this game. It just felt like outclassed on the individual level on their own map.
I was
pick.
eating them.
I mean,
I don't think it was paper. It was just Jing. It was just Jing.
No, it wasn't.
yeah,
The
Jing-
Jing Show.
Not letting them do anything.
Dinner.
Astronomical performance, 25 and 6
Oh,
there.
Omen!
He left no room for anyone else to do anything, to be honest. In this one, he entirely took it over. You saw little moments of fight back from Team Secret. Sylvan had big rounds, but it's just not enough. It's not consistent.
Dude, Jing is
They're
so
not
good,
able
bro.
to go toe-to-toe with PRX on the other side of this server, and it didn't even look close, to be honest.
I mean, let's just talk about the elephant in the room here. This is
And he's still
another
young.
rough performance for Rimuru. He's
Jing
having
is
a hard
smurfing.
time trying to get acclimated
He's-
to this stage and fit in with the rest of the team. At 2 and 16 from your Jet.
Yo, what?
ACS. That is
How can you
Yeah,
be
Jing-
smurfing in the VCT, bro?
He's smurfing, bro. Nah, I'm just reading the comments on the Valorant, on
Oh,
the Twitch. Someone said, Jing smurfing?
Yeah, I mean, it is paper.
Gotta call a spade a spade.
Yo, what?
That's
You're the
rough.
big leagues now, son.
The comments are
It's really rough,
crazy,
but hey,
bro.
You know what? Something's had. He's had stats like
Let me
this
see the
before
comments here.
On bad days, but
Let me
I
see,
think
let me
it is
see.
so hard to be a rookie going straight mid-season into tier 1 like this, going
Let me
against
see.
PRX. That is hard, and I hope Ramiro is able to mental reset. I think if there's anyone who needs a mental reset on Secret, it's going to have to be him. I think every single player on Secret has this experience with Paper X at some point or another on a different team, perhaps.
Sure, how many more maps do you have to play?
But Jing is playing like this. I have not seen him
3?
perform like this so consistently over multiple weeks.
Is this the first map?
Yeah.
What he's able to
Oh.
put up. It just
It's best
feels
2 out of 3.
He can do no wrong. It doesn't matter where he is. It doesn't matter what's going on with the map. It doesn't matter how many people are running at him. He's always getting the kills. He just won't go down. This guy is a
It's like these guys don't even need abilities. They could just.
I know. That's why, dude. That's where I want to be at, bro.
Jing is a surefire bet, 100%.
We should just do that next game.
Even when he's not playing Duelist, I wasn't
We'll
sure
just
quite how
we'll auto lock
you know,
our
this
duelist,
is
bro, and then just
playing
aim.
a little bit more
We'll
passive.
entry.
No, I'm gonna pick Chamber then.
Tearing them apart. This was a
I'll
stellar
pick Chamber because Chamber is just all aim.
regardless of
No, he has his trip. His trip is important, dude. His trip's very important. On certain maps, because it holds a it carries like a huge weight on flank. Because it's one
No,
trip.
it goes the same way with who's that black dude?
Vito?
Vito. But Vito has other abilities that could support the team. The one that destroys abilities.
zero damaging util.
Chamber doesn't have like other besides that. Just
The trip and the Vito only has the abilities that destroys things.
This was just
yeah.
He's pretty
that's
much
enough
Chamber.
to-
way through. I mean, if we wanted to really
But
want
the
every single highlight, we would have to
his
really
are you in the bathroom, bro?
No?
But it
No,
was
no, no,
from
no.
Start to finish, him absolutely destroying.
No, I think Chamber is self-sufficient as a character. He's meant to be self-sufficient.
You know, we've seen Jing since the beginning in franchise and a little bit before franchise too.
So
and
the
he's
team
always
could
been
worry
so
about other
aggressive.
things.
He's always been one of the best raises in the world.
Let me try
at least
Chamber then.
formally, and then there was a little bit of like a quieter period
Where you
for
at?
him. But I think
Are we
I'm
playing or?
I have
Are
to
you still
watch.
watching?
Yeah, one last
I mean,
one.
I think the worst
Oh.
that Jing has ever
'Cause
looked like,
PRX
the team looked the worst, and
Yeah.
that was before the addition.
I gotta
of
see
Ahmed.
who,
That was when they were in that dip after Jing
where they play.
rejoins. You know, Monyet steps aside. There was a bit of a dip there for Paper Rex and a rut that they had to
What's
get
wrong
out of.
with
And
that?
obviously, they've been out of it since Toronto. But I would love to go back and look at the aggregate stats of Jing across the years in VCT because I feel like, from the eye test alone, right now, and granted, smaller sample size, but right now it feels like he is playing the best and most consistent that he ever has. And I think that is a very bold statement for me to make, given the longevity of his career and the peaks that he's been able to hit in the past. But it just feels a bit different right now. It feels like he is just doing
It's
something
because
a little
Jing
bit
is an adult now,
different
bro.
than what we've seen from him previously.
Like Jing got kicked. Well, he didn't get kicked off. He had to take a break because he had to go to the military. I think.
No matter how many people are running at him, he's just standing firm. He's owning everybody, and it's
think.
miraculous to see. You know, when we want to look forward, when we project ourselves forward towards London, towards champions, a trophy Pacific has never managed to get. People are high on the Paper X train right now, and this is exactly why, because it just feels like they
Split.
can do no wrong.
So Raze is a, you know, usually comes here on split for Paper Rex. But what I really like what Paper Rex has been doing as well is finding that comfort agent for Jing. He can't play every duelist, frankly speaking. We've seen
Paper X
him
wins this
dabble
one.
with the Neon, dabble with the Jet on Breeze. In fact, so I think right now they've kind of found a way to make sure that Jing is set up for success, and Split is another one where he goes, I'm so glad we picked Jing on our build diff. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I wish I did. I wish I did after that map one. Unfortunately, I didn't. So we're a little bit stuck. But, I mean...
Your
just
attack is
looking
pretty good though.
forward to
See,
the problem for
46.
Secret,
Yeah.
the problem now is this is
That's
Paper X's
bad.
map pick. That was your own map pick. And the performance you put up just not good enough. Man, I mean... I think
Defense is
Paper
14%.
Rex stocks are high right now.
No, they really are. And I think that, you know, the expected thing for Paper X is that they just stick with what they have been running, which is not having the neon. Where it is
Oh, damn, I'm
really
also
prevalent
playing
at the moment
Split.
across the world to have that
Oh,
neon
you're
on
playing
I might
against
see them.
filtering in from
I might see them in the map.
They say,
You're
no,
so
we don't want to do
stupid.
it. You know, and we've seen the roughness from something on that neon so far. So I think just sticking with the Jet here is honestly a very smart play. So that's what I'm fully anticipating for them to do.
Yeah, that was one of the most exciting times when something was thriving on the Jet on Split. So I'm not sure what Paper X will pull up. You know, they've found plenty of success so far on Split, but Secret's gonna have to do something a little bit different to make.
I say
sure,
Forsaken plays
you know,
Omen,
history
Jing
is
plays
gonna completely reverse
Raze,
itself, and
and
Paper X finally win.
I I'm even more worried for Team Secret heading into Split. Now, we've seen their split before against Global Esports. I was not impressed
Something
with it.
plays
I felt
Jet.
Like they were caught in bad positions on their defender half. They will be starting on that defense, so I need to see a much more coherent plan.
Devi
I need to
plays
see them
Silva,
understand
maybe?
how to trap PRX, not
Or
take
he
these
plays
deep
another
aggressive
smoke.
fights for no reason. So I'm very curious.
Someone
Are they
plays
gonna
Silva.
change
Let me
agent
see.
comps? No, it looks like they're kind of sticking with
Forsaken's Omen. I knew it. Jing's Raze. Called it. Viper. Devi's Viper and MV Sky. Oh, I'll take that.
Playing into comfort, Jing on the Raze, something on the Jet.
And while, you know, this was the Jing show for the opening map, something was also looking very steady, a lot more like himself, playing the Jet on Breeze, so you gotta anticipate that that is just going to continue to carry over, even though he looks a little discomforted on stage there. I'm not sure what was going on. But, yeah, I mean, you gotta feel very confident for PRX coming into this. It's a map that Team Secret had picked twice prior. They haven't found success on it. And PRX, they've looked at that. They said, okay, we see your weaknesses. We see that we can, you know, exploit them going into this. So we'll just take it to split.
Yeah, this is this Asian comp is one of the old favorites of PRX Split. So I'll be pretty excited to see this. And this is good signs for something who has been on a little bit of a slump coming into stage 1, like you guys were saying. We want to see him come alive. And if there is a comfort agent for something, it is definitely the Jet. We're going to send it over to our casters. Pilski and Quack, what hope does Secret have? Give us some hope.
Well, what I will say is that Sylvan is now onto the Omen, previously on an Astra. Perhaps, maybe, just maybe, this gives him a bit more agency. Either way, though, it definitely does feel as though the prophecy has already foretold a PRX playing this, picking this map. Something's written in the stars.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's looking like a pretty open and shut case, but it's up to Team Secret to kind of disprove that. I actually kind of agree. I like that you do have the Omen swap for Sylvan. I think they were a little bit too passive and pinned back on their defensive side against Global Esports, and that kind of backfired for them. So having the Omen allows them to run some more trap plays and get a bit more involved in the early to mid round, and let's see if they're able to do that. They went 3-9 against GE the last time that they played Split on their defensive half, and it did not look like they were very comfortable. So let's see what they've worked on here. Looking at Berserks to have a better game for himself as well, as this mid-fight is ensuing.
Oh, fuck.
Four-man peek down the wall. Oh my goodness, everyone surrounding it. Just a target-rich environment if I've ever seen one. And the first one that draws their pistol, this time it's Team Secret.
It's just such a strong play. So underrated on that defensive side to just put the wall
What
up and
the
drop
fuck
it
did
on
I just
the opponent
watch?
with a double
That
option
was-
peek. It's very similar to their Astra.
They're all just fucking shooting at
consuming
a shit.
the star and then just having a multiple peek behind it. The other team is often not ready for it. And if you plan it well enough, it can completely demoralize the other team, exactly like you've seen there. That's as clean of a win on
Nega
the
heal,
pistol as you want to be
Sage.
getting for Team Secret. And I think we're going to be looking at a much better defensive half from them this time around.
I certainly would hope so. In fact, Berserk's old team, Boom, actually were pretty fond of that play as well. But either way now, with the upgraded guns, we move on to the Judge. PRX trying to take things a little bit slow as well. And
I almost died.
take the orbs wherever possible.
Yeah, against GE, I mean, Berserk's, I think he was like 0-8 or 0-9 on that defensive side at one point, and I was just begging him to...
Damn, they lost on the
dominate
bye? Let's
the,
fucking go.
Cypher. So I'm hoping that he'll have a better game for himself, because at times, especially
That's
looking
not
back
the
at Boom
point.
Esports and their run, he has been the best player for Boom Esports here or there. Kellyas playing around the smokes quite nicely there. Sylvan to back him up, and this is that paranoia. Very good at just shutting the door on the opponents.
Well, one door shuts, another
Voila,
door
voila.
opens from behind. PRX just cannot reply in this
Oh,
round.
man.
Good play by
Oh, man.
Jesse Bash did get a sheriff. I don't know if he got his hands on the SMG at the end of the round.
That was crazy.
Nice juggling for Team Secret.
Team
They never
Secret's-
lose anything versus
They
Eco.
did get destroyed by
Quite nice
GE
going
on
into their
Split.
bonus round. But let's be honest, both of these rounds have just been kind of PRX getting shut down in the middle, not throwing anything too inspiring at Team Secret. We've got to wait for the first gun round before we get too carried away here.
That was crazy.
Kind of set their sights towards the
This might be a tough one.
Team Secret
Oh.
similarly doing so. It's going to be flashes being traded. and
Man.
a clear answer that someone's home.
This is already a switch up for Team Secret. They actually had a lot of problems with the contact A when they played GE, and I think the Omen setting them up for a big deep hold with the
Three on site.
here is A very different defense than what you saw from them when they played GE.
Especially the
They're not gonna fucking play this right now, are they?
trap on the other side, select crossfires as well. Could potentially re-smoke it, or at least just to use the screen. Oh, Rimuru, unfortunately, makes an attempt but gets shut down instantly, and then the whole team just trying to launch themselves
Sylvan's
over.
so nice with it, bro.
From ramp, the
Sylvan
spike
got
being
good
swapped.
aim, dude. Good aim.
Chance for Team Secret
Oh, the
here.
fucking
Yeah,
spike.
KDS securing it as well with the snake bite, and Sylvan still wants to be in the mix. Gonna drop the dark cover as the boombot goes forward from Jing. PRX trying to get their hands back on the spike. You see something getting active in Heaven has got a decent timing here.
As long as Divide doesn't go down willy-nilly. Team Secret just trying to sit on top of that spike as much as possible. But as you mentioned, the slight timing gone by as the teleport goes through, and
Nice.
Divide just swinging off contact. so
Divide. Here we go.
easily.
2-1.
For something in the round, and then for Divide to clean up.
Seen that
Why am I
a lot from
nervous?
Rimuru
Fuck.
so far in this stage of Pacific. Player who is unafraid to slide in and just take a duel, and this is another example where it doesn't go too well for him. Little bit of an overextension from the young rookie, and he gets punished in kind. I think if he shows a little bit more patience there, maybe uses the fast lane to stall a little bit longer, it could have gone a bit better for him. PRX securing the anti-bonus and going into their
That was
first
good.
gun round. Let's see what they have to say.
One mid, guys. You want me mid, you want me mid. We never trip, I think. Wait, let me help. Just try break mid. Go towards Zena. Put the shield. Face drops. I don't do that. It's near me, A.
Yeah, trying to break the mid-trip with the satchel there, but dealt with well by Kelly S. Is the full Cypher setup on this A side of the map. Just the cam spotting things out, and a couple of kill trips for Berserks as Team Secret remaining active on the map. Definitely a
Hey, I
very
use that
different
trip.
defense than their last game of Split, but how many of those trips get broken? Both of them by the paint shell.
Wow.
Nice stuff from Jing.
It's clean. Love to see it from
That was a
Race
good ass
all
nade.
over, even in NA, I believe. But either way now, this is a free A site. And a full retake being set up by Team Secret.
So how does PRX move in the mid-round? It does seem like they're going to re-aggress on ramp side. If that catches Team Secret out, then this could go horribly wrong, and the post-plant could be played from Heaven.
PRX just trying to position around it. They will relinquish elbow for now, dodging most flashes. They set themselves up inside of smokes even, and actually swing out of it.
Oh,
With
Jing
the
is
flashes,
crazy.
Jing all of a sudden from ramp. Death Valley set up, and everyone that walks past, will just unfortunately go down. Kelly S probably has no choice but to bend the knee, look to save. Might not even be able to do that if he's not able to cross.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
sitting tight inside of spawn.
He's trying to play the exits here. But
That's crazy.
very clean win from PRX. Bonus into first gun round, nicely navigated. Just look at that. I mean, I can't wait to see the replay on that. That looks like a lineup if I've ever seen one. Jing peeking out of aim main. Let's have a look. Up goes the fast lane. Good entry on in for Berserks. Flash goes in from Envy. He deals with Rimuru. I mean, that is unlucky, man. Straight through the Viper wall, fast lane, and a cage. Oh,
what the?
Dude's just laughing, dude.
Because they were doing a pretty, nice retake there. There was a one-way on the side. Guiding Light went forward. Berserks found the entry on the player, trying to peek on the off angle. They did not deserve for wrecked there, but they were wrecked nonetheless.
Well, either way, next round up, and now you've just got upgraded.
What the fuck is that?
Rifles here and there. Trips being spotted as well.
It's good from Jing just to drop the boombot in close range. Big 4 breaking the trip. Dotting the I's, crossing the T's. Kelly S spotted on
What?
the low ground.
Yo,
Berserks. Kelly S as well. Takes that an invitation to go peeking. At the same time, it's going to be Forsaken out towards male looking for a duel. That opens up more options now, but Envy feels as though he's dug in deep for a fight. Unfortunately, not able to get out.
Yeah, he could have gone back to ramp side and called for a smoke from Forsaken, but doesn't end up working out. So now Forsaken put in a pretty rough position. Berserks just exploded on the site with a Sheriff in hand. He's having a much better series today. Saw some sharpshooting over on Breeze. Not that Team Secret got much done with it, but if he's remaining in that same form now on the defensive side with the Cypher, could be better. Forsaken TP past the trip, but that will be heard.
Yeah, you can double swing as well. Forsaken trying to look for the 1v1s, but it's...
Of course, Sylvan would get the shot off.
Big stuff from Team Secret. That was only a half bite. Let's have a look at the shots from Berserks. They looked pretty fantastic. Just playing in from elbow. These are not easy shots to hit. He dives through the toxic orb from spawn side. And if he's not defending,
I blame something.
then that whole setup falls apart. Nice 2K from him. Sets up
Oh
Kelly
my lord.
to play off of his cage. And from there, Team Secret continue the path of success. 3 on this defensive side. This is looking like a much more competitive game than Breeze.
Yeah.
Actually liking how Team Secret is looking on this defense. Seeing a lot of good adjustments from their previous game.
Anything can always happen in a game of Valorant. KrewBracks trying to work the map a little bit more this time.
The trip didn't break. The satchel, if you don't let it tick for long enough, it doesn't actually break the trip.
Kind of set up. Well, either way, 3-stack from Team Secret now, trying to set up the crossfire. Rumor will check, even with a relay, but there goes the off angle from something, and Flashes now in response. Unfortunately, Team Secret, a little bit over eager, will be punished for their greed, and now the A site completely open.
Yeah, overheated for sure.
It's a little unlucky. I think Sylvan's paranoia did hit, but straight through the paranoia, I think Forsaken finds one from Suicide there, and PRX deals with the rest of the players. That's 2 rounds in a row where straight through smoke or through a blind, PRX have found a lot of kills.
See if they can find the remaining ones with Berserks, who's been on a bit of a heater, but now starting to get hunted down as well. He's not too bad being able to get away with 2.
PRX reply nonetheless though, even up the accounting on this attacking side. I think Secret do have the economy to be able to recover from that. Oh, he's seen the neon there, fair enough, then replies with his own paranoia. He did have the Seekers as well, and then the TP into Heaven. Very, very nicely done. I love the quick TP into Heaven. That's something that Forsaken is so good at. He recognizes what the setups are, and he's so quick with his decision making. You know, you see 3 dive into A ramp there. He knows that the other players are playing towards middle and B, and that he can take a really, really deep angle after ripping that Omen ultimate. Oh no, Kelly's whipped his orb.
Yikes. Trying to right his wrongs with a snake bite.
Ramuru's like, hey man, put your orb up. I'm going to get the judge out and get on the line. Oh, nicely done for Berserks. That was a high-low between him and Jesse Vash. They were getting caught by the A contacts against Global. This time, deal with it nicely.
Oh, KrewBracks' response, however, is just so quick. Showstopper into B site. Might not have connected, but now at least close enough. Rimuru, however, has also rotated so quick in swift response. The rest of the team already in position out from spawn. All the flashes dumped into sight.
Wow.
And then for the retake to get going. It's a fast flood back in. Can PRX hold on? Envy towards the back of sight. Something around the pillar. Managed to take down 1 or 2 with Forsaken close by. More tags, but look at Jesse Vash. Fearless as he walks across into sight.
It's a really nice retake for Team Secret.
Okay.
Has to be said, they catch Devi on the lurk, crossing A main there.
Okay.
And the
Alright,
retake
let's
was very streamlined. Trailblazer
I'll be back,
down
Luke.
through spawn side, guiding light, fast lane goes up, they're playing together, the spacing looks excellent. Gorgeous stuff.
Spike planted.
Get the paranoia and a guiding light thrown at Jing. There's not much he can do in the close corner there. And then, as I said, despite some heroics from Forsaken, this enough of a advantage to be able to complete that retake. And it seems like things are going to plan. You can hear it in the player comps.
Starting to flow. Always lovely to see a bit of resurgence, but PRX tries to pick up the pace on a...
Yeah, it's a retake setup. There's just a trip there for Berserks, who is not smoked off. There's actually 2 players given a free angle to catch PRX on the cross. That's a little bit sloppy.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what to make of that. Regardless, it's now PRX who has to fight 4v5. Also plenty for Team Secret as well, and Seekers could do a bit to reveal some positioning. You have an idea that some could be closer towards the back of sight, some maybe in towards Mirage, and that's exactly what Team Secret are hunting down for alongside the overdrive. Rimuru with a rookie now comes up huge and lights up the stage. Sylvan to finish.
Another nice retake from Team Secret. Very patient, baiting out counter utility from PRX, trading down the Trailblazers. And they're just coming back in on the retake together, using the Seekers to be able to aim that paranoia and give a nice entry path in from Rimuru. Is this looking good on their defense? I keep saying it, like every round, there's not many mistakes being made. On the other hand, for PRX though, no dark cover on Heaven, and you lose maybe the best player in Pacific on the cross. Probably not ideal.
Is this like one of those mental things again for PRX where their worst enemy are themselves? Timeout now called. I'm not sure if they're potentially getting lost in the sauce, but either way, something needs to be corrected. Not the player. God, every time this happens.
Well, you corrected yourself, and that's the main thing. Something's doing alright on the Jet here. Got a comfort agent for 2 maps in a row, but yes, I think the levels of lock-in that PRX are needing have not been achieved just yet after how much of a cakewalk Breeze was. And for Team Secret, on the other hand, I think that they've made some great adjustments since their last game of Breeze, and they're looking much more focused. They've shifted the comp a little bit. It's allowed them to be much more active in the early to mid round. With the paranoia of the Omen, they're getting on the front foot a lot more. They're pushing in towards A main. They're not just sitting in passive setups and relying on Astra, Stars, and Trips to be able to hold the map. It's much, much better. And Berserks, who went, as I said, 0 for 7 or 0 for 8 against GE on the defensive side, is the standout for Team Secret. I mean, this is the complete opposite of their game against Global.
Definitely much more comfort for Sylvan as well. You also got the potential of Kelly's pit in this round. He's positioned out towards A ramp. PRX, though, back towards middle.
Trip dealt with. Paint Shell's invested to be able to do it. Oh, paranoia! And the judge! But there was a judge lying in wait in vent already. 1 step ahead of Jing. That's the first player to go down for the 2nd round in a row.
As Devi tries to give it a try. Oh, over onto ramp. The judge, because it's Rimuru as a Neon, he's able to kind of somewhat be present all over the place. Quick rotations and quick positioning now as Sylvan swaps to hold over onto the angle. Paranoia contact out, and Rimuru suddenly swapping over onto a Vandal. This guy, Chief, needs a weapon, and he will pick it up. Something 1v4. How likely is this?
I mean, there's potential. Sylvan quite low, as is Rimuru, but the longer he takes to take one of these duels, the closer the other players Team Secret will get on ramp side. They're not even needed. Sylvan cleaning things up. And it's another round for Team Secret, and post-timeout, that's got to be frustrating for the coaching staff of PRX. You lose Jing inside events to start the round off, and then Devi, for what feels like the 2nd or 3rd time this game, walks out A and dies for free. It's, you know, a timeout followed by the exact same things that have been the problem in the last few rounds happening again.
Alas. Yeah, you live by the judge, you die by it also, you know. Sometimes these strats just got you slow things down a little bit. PRX once again with Devi on the lurk. Team Secret.
Just got a bit of a hard buy in here for PRX. Forsaken's got a hero Vandal. Deep trips over on that B side of the map, and Jesse Vash is tucked about as far back as possible. In go the Seekers. PRX ripping them in the middle of the map to try to read the setup. The trip will slow them down for the time being, but they're going to go on the front foot nonetheless.
This is what Team Secret wants, though, on an anti-eco round. However, with range, it's going to be in the close quarters. And also Jing onto a stinger. Jesse Vash, backside, takes down 2. Rimuru chiming in. Devi hopping over with a Bucky, but now suddenly into a hairy situation. Just has cover off his pit.
Yeah, wants to keep the pit up. He's going to plant in it. Rimuru and Kelly are changing up the angle of approach. Know that they've got a little bit of space on the left side here to creep into side if they want to without really challenging the pit early on.
Just to try and potentially surround it. Oh, they're going to slide in, actually trying to go for quick contact, and this time the younger gun will prevail.
Yeah, much better game from Rimuru this time around. He had a tragedy on the Jet over on Breeze. But he has very much picked things up, I think, across the board. Team Secret looking much better on this map. And, look, this is yet another clean sweep prediction, much like the Gen G game. It's Team Secret versus PRX. Think I say more, Quack? at 7-3 in the favor of Team Secret. In fact, I don't think I need to say anything else. Let's have a listen to PRX instead.
Give me water to align properly where we're clearing boys.
Yeah.
Then it should be better. Amen.
Let's dog this.
I mid, let's start. Sky was mid.
Nothing there.
I think separate this time. Yeah. Guys, I might be a chop. Can you come back? Let me go B. Come.
Viper.
Now they see no trips. Oh, quick contact with the Pheromone Flash, though.
Yeah, that's nice from PRX. I mean, the Trailblazer went forward and they did indeed bait out the trap. The Paranoida set Rimuru up. PRX doesn't get caught by it, but regardless, they've relinquished control and information over on that A side of the map. It's just Devi left on the lurk while the rest of PRX group up towards B. But if they do head towards B, Berserks will take some pictures of them.
Still, though, it's not as though PRX doesn't have the utility to potentially break some of these setups or draw more out from Team Secret. Devi, just a bait here and there. Rimuru spotted, will go back. This, you know, on the A site without utility could be PRX's opening.
You've still got a relay bot for Rimuru, but Paranoia's already been used earlier on by Sylvan, who will also tuck himself into the back of the site. This is a nice bait setup from Secret. Sylvan could go huge here.
As he sits down towards the back of site. Progression smoke for himself. Oh, looking to enforce and impose around it. Gets the spray transfer, and then Rimuru to swing out off contact as well. Fast lane, just to allow for screen players to arrive. Devi tucked in deep and unfortunately pinned down. 10 seconds remaining, and it's Rimuru who wants blood.
He's running them over. This is phenomenal. Sylvan and Rimuru just hold the site by themselves. Beautiful bunker smoke over on screen side, and it was such a fantastic bait setup. In fact, I think the Neon was meant to be the bait for Sylvan, but it ends up working the other way around. Great trade for Rimuru. Takes Devi's head off as well and dives straight through the orb. He's not interested in waiting for Forsaken to come for them. He's taking over the game.
Oh my god. Of all games to step up, and this is the one where he delivers. We might have a 9-3 half. PRX tries to pick up the pace now, buys in. Glass Cannon Vandal for Devi, but it almost doesn't matter, does it? Cage up, and even with the trips broken and gone, Berserks goes hunting alongside Vash. Oh, off the backside, and he just taps and taps. Up around the pillar as well as he continues to pick it through. Devi!
He was hoping for a post plant. He's like, okay guys, just get this fight down on B. I'll be there soon.
You good?
Trust me. I'm in the Uber. I'm on my way, guys. Okay?
Toxins going up.
Unfortunately, he never made it there. Kelly S catches him in transition. 9-3 from Team Secret. They were 3-9 on the defensive side against GE. There could not be more of a change-up. They get dominated on the first map. They have a terrible defensive side of split. But you cannot really fault Team Secret for not working on things week to week. This has just been a phenomenal turnaround. Not only map to map, but also, I guess, split to split. You could say.
Halftime.
Yeah, that's what surprises me. It's the fact that this is PRX's map pick and this is what's happening. I mean, I'm not one usually for superstitions, but is this really happening? Like, who's jinxing this right now? Fess up. I mean, NRG, someone, like, what's going on?
Oh, man. 333 ACS for Rimuru.
This might be
That's an auspicious number if I've ever seen one.
333? Yeah, why not? The first, I think, series or map that Jing has played that he's not the MVP after the first half.
Wrap it up, it's over. That's the end of their era.
Oh my god, wow. Passionate fans, you love it. But yeah, Team Secret, the adjustment's great. Saw how much Sylvan got activated. PRX just not quite able to deal with that ramp pressure. They tried, you know, fast plays around Garage.
Apparently that guy's shaving his head. Is what
that
production.
what
I will shave my head if Team Secret wins. Someone said that in the crowd. Okay, a lady in the crowd.
My god. I've done that before. I do not recommend it.
I mean, you looked good with a shaved head. I think she can pull it off as well. Do you have any tips for styling that? Did you like rub? I mean, maybe I should be asking Clinton.
Yeah,
He's got a little bit more experience, actually.
Yeah.
Either way, though, Team Secret back onto the attacking side now, and this actually was the better of the two sides against GE. I don't think their attacking side actually needed much work. They were looking good, so they're feeling very confident they can close this game out and push us to fracture.
Especially they going fast, straight into the B site. Nobody's home. Devi somewhere on the balcony, but he can't really do much. Remove.
Yeah, he's getting on the front foot here. He's got a little bit of action ahead of him.
Oh my goodness! Pre-fired Kelly S as well. A bit of support, but Envy looks to strike back.
Yeah, Berserks is waiting in the wings as well. He's got a really nice flank timing here.
At least a bit of smoke for PRX to cover their rear. But, oh my god, look at this onto the side. Jesse Vash, Kelly S, everyone, bit by bit, just starting to all chime in.
Have we got the HUD the right way around? Like, I know that's a glitch that happens sometimes. This is just domination back the other way. What is going on right now? That was the easiest pistol I've ever seen in my life for Team Secret. Running PRX override on a map that they have a lot of experience playing. It's not like they don't know how to play this comp. They're just getting dubstered.
I mean, they played this exact same thing against Nongshim.
Yeah.
They won that time, but...
Is Nongshim good, by the way, Quack? Like, is that a team that's good or something?
Yeah, Masters winner. Danby, perhaps you've heard of him.
Yeah, Masters MVP. He got a bracelet or something like that. I've always wanted a bracelet.
I'll get you one after this.
Thanks, Pookie.
Alright, well, Team Secret looking to hold on to their weapons. Just a Marshall, something with his own as well. Maybe a bit of a pickup for someone on PRX, going to be Forsaken. That's going to be a go signal for Team Secret over onto the B site. 5v4 retake with, Marshall, some Buckies, a chump change. Is it possible?
I mean, Forsaken might take this duel on the flank, and he's already scoped up and ready. Kelly has to try to defend it, needs to not lose his life here, and look, Forsaken's taking a chunk out of him.
The rest of PRX trying to set up Waterfall out from heaven. Whoa! Did he get caught by some kind of a trap? Either way, now with Envy ducked deep inside of hell, he's still going to swing on through with the Sheriff, but Kelly S and Rimuru just trying to buy more time away. The shots this time. Successful for PRX. The crowd erupts, and things are normal again.
Yes. I mean, rifles picked up at the end of that round as well. That's what I was looking at. Big investment from Team Secret going into that round. And they've handed some very nice prizes straight over to PRX, who have won the eco round. That makes me a little nervous for Team Secret. PRX definitely good enough to complete a comeback here on Split and still 2-0 this series, despite all the hard work done. We just saw that happen to Varel. Just gonna have one very good half and still lose the series 2-0.
Yeah, just don't let it go to 10-6, all right? PRX might take this round, but the next one is where we really want to get involved. Full 5 from Team Secret into Garage.
Forsaken doesn't get them on the spam, and he's going to stick around as well. He's very much on his lonesome here, and he's going to push the issue into the whole team. 2 for 1 is not too bad, and look at the quick flood from PRX.
Snake bite. Devi already angling towards the back of sight, not hit by the flashes. Paint shells coming in. Need I say more?
Something. Oh, beautiful guiding light to help him dive through the wall. Great teamwork from PRX, who keep 3 guns alive. Coming out of the eco. Team Secret, no plan for them, but you take a couple of guns away from PRX going into the next round here.
Just try to shoot themselves back into the game. We'll have to listen in once more as the barrier drops.
Take the fucking cafe on top, They never all be, Middle, neon.
Hold up.
Hold down, please. The PRX hold still, guys.
Hold down.
They smoke me off, I cannot say anything.
Watch you.
2 middle, guys, at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna help them for Jix.
Yeah, it's okay.
In smoke, Yeah, I'm leaving. Hold up.
Ooh, Forsaken looking to take another duel into B main. Takes the primary smokes out of the equation for Team Secret. They have got some serious problems now. At least they know that Operator is over towards Heaven, and Berserks is probably over on this A side of the map. Spike drop through the corner of the smoke. Forsaken is just making crazy plays in B main.
Then it goes something as well. A bit of pressure initially, but PRX does well to recover. Berserks, though, still active.
That could be a problem. You've only got Envy over on this A side of the map. There's a gaping hole in the defense right now that Forsaken is trying to plug. This guy is looking to make a trip around the world back to the A site now after winning 2 aim duels in B main.
Which path do you take?
Ropes to A main, or A heaven rather, to meet up with Berserks. Don't mind that. This is a really good off angle from Envy though. You got a Paranoia ready for Forsaken as well. I don't see how they're going to make this work unless somebody whiffs on PRX, and they would never do that. Definitely not against Nongshim.
I'm going to hold my tongue for now. 15 seconds. What are these two thinking? We're going into spawn, wrap back around screen. Really? Is there enough time? Hello? Forsaken jumps around, might get caught and pitched down. They're looking for the wall bank, but he's just sitting tight. 5 seconds. Team Secret, slight overcook in a moment of hesitation. And it's PRX slowly but surely climbing back.
Oh, they've kept it expensive at least, and the spike plant does go down. Berserks holds on to the hero rifle going into the next round, and interestingly, immediately drops it to Rimuru. So even after a tough game on Breeze, they recognize that this guy is heating up. Like within half a second, Berserks dropped that to the Neon and said, bro, take this. Go on, son. Let's see what you can do with it. And I think this is going to be a play we've seen from Team Secret before, where they set up Rimuru to try to find an early entry out B main in the start of the round. Forsaken's been very aggressive over here a couple of times.
And it's going to be full contact right through Garage once again, Forsaken, but this time with support from Jing.
Yeah, Jing covers him very well there. As I said, Team Secret has gone for that same opening to the round multiple times, and it has found them opening kills in their game against GE, but not this time. Oh, sneaky man, Berserks, okay. He's juked the Trailblazer inside of the orb.
If they actually contact back through mail,
I mean,
it might not know.
It's not going to really make much of a difference because they're playing around mid being dirty anyway.
Okay.
And yeah, the guiding light's going to secure that information.
Everyone looks to set up around it. Block off Garage, one less problem to worry about. Envy with the pop flash just to allow for Jing Forsaken to swing. It's going to be a slight walk through, but there goes the trap to punish. Sylvan to try to pick it up where it was left off. Sheriff into a Phantom. 3 more to go.
Does have the From the Shadows to work with. 24 seconds on the next smoke and a Paranoia. He's just not really being given another duel though. He's waiting for a mistake, and it's not being handed to him. Jing can cancel the plant with the Boombot here potentially.
From the shadows, go. Cancel it. Do what Jing did before. Not likely. I'm kidding. It's 10 seconds left, and he makes it a quick drop. Tries to bait out someone into the open. But look at PRX.
Yeah, satchel cancels.
Is this the same PRX that we saw in the pistol?
Well, no. There's a little bit more pushback than that.
Nice.
How many in a row is that? 4 in a row for PRX. They are heating up now. Off the back of that eco win. Doing much better for themselves. Got to credit Team Secret. I didn't mind that opening to the round, especially given how hyper-aggressive Forsaken rather has been over towards B main. Really trying to catch him out. And again, he does go aggressive, but Jing's got him covered. For a timeout now for Team Secret. Haven't had many adjustments that have needed to be made into round 18. This is the first timeout taken by them because it's the first time they've really felt quite heavily pressured by PRX, who now have a fantastic economy built up.
The op being brought out as well. It's not over yet though. There's still a really good chance. I really love when players kind of get activated after a round or two, like they start to get angry. When life hands you lemons, get angry, get mad. Demand to see Life's manager.
Yeah. Or ask for Calamasi instead, right?
Hey, nice.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. All right.
That's a hell of a journey. Oh my god.
Yeah. Everything's bigger and
All right, I'm back. Who's winning?
Desks. More sturdy, I heard.
Oh my goodness, Team Secret.
Aggression on A main here.
I blame you, Louis.
Looking to disrupt post timeout for Team Secret. But you look at the positioning of Team Secret, like the position
Hey, what I do?
in right now really.
Because you stopped watching and they're losing.
No, I'm still watching.
Ready for the operator.
Dude, stop watching.
Potentially not.
Ooh, dodge the guarding light nicely.
Uh-oh, something's gonna go peeking. Is this where he gets punished?
Stage.
Has to cover Trailblazer though, so not too bad. Gives position
Her lemon drink.
to Berserks. Sudden slide from Rimuru, but quick response from something will
For 2.
swiftly evade. Everyone from PRX now.
How much is it?
Across the board to Vi out through middle. Rimuru, however,
Yeah.
dives in. Feet first into hell. Kelly S and Berserks though. Brothers in arms will look to support. Envy tucked in backside.
I don't know.
Still trying to anchor it down. Wherever he moves, the line moves with him. As he swaps on over, tries to look for range. We'll put a dent into Sylvan's armor for now, but the guy is still alive. Jing saves the round from out around elbow and puts PaperX up to an 8.
Envy does a very good job holding on.
She's not drinking that shit anymore.
That round had layers to it. Could tell the Team Secret
Gotta
was
find
ready for
yourself
that
a new drink,
aggression.
nigga.
But something really was only the bait in that whole setup. You can see both the Sky backside and the Omen playing behind the flower pot is kind of just set up.
Do I have to go back?
Jet.
Ah!
If something finds some success early in the round, then great. But even if he goes down,
Fuck,
or he goes
man.
1-for-1 against
I'll be back.
Out, you've got 2 agents with flashes ready to punish Team Secret, who are trying to speed up into an operator.
Now that operators turn into an outlaw. Clear counter to the Eco coming up. Seekers, however, from Secret.
They're wrapping A-Heaven back to Mail.
Something quickly swaps over to the sidearm. He's got a bit of support with Forsaken close by. Seekers as well will just confirm more information outside in towards ropes and vents.
I mean, Team Secret have run all around the map, but still kind of ended up in middle without much else to work with there. Shot baited out from Rimuru. He's a little bit worse for wear as a result, but Jesse Vash does have the heal to patch him back up.
This still, however, means that as long as PaperX doesn't overextend, doesn't give up, any lead or leeway over to Team Secret, they should still be in control of this round.
Hello on the next flash from Jesse Vash. Sylvan's got both of his smokes back, and I think that flash timing will be exactly what Secret are looking for to end towards B. They've still got control of Vent for now. There's a big setup here. Jing's got a rocket. I don't know how you're going to get into B.
I'm also keeping my eye on towards the mid player still. It's going to be fast lane for now. Jing out with the showstopper. Full connection over onto Garage as something arrives back over. A bit more support too as he takes down Berserks. And then just Kelly S. Last player out from Heaven. Will try to do a bit more damage. He's already got the pit. So if you can hold on to the Phantom, that could be better.
I mean, it's not much of a muchness at this point. It's getting a couple of exits and keeping things a little bit more interesting, but Jing will clean him up nonetheless.
Uh-oh.
This is what I was saying. You can have a great defense, but if you get eco'd and just get dominated on your attacking side, you're still getting 2-0'd here by PaperX. They're more than good enough of a team that once they get rolling, they're very hard to stop.
Dude, I blend 3 people again, dude. Back, boys. Vandal.
He's back.
Team Secret come up with in this round. Do have the overdrive and the pit to work with. It's a big drought. Something spotted out over towards B on the operator, but pushed off the line. Team Secret now making some moves towards middle, but look at this mobilization from PaperX in the middle of the map.
Reposition.
Taking full information on the A side of the map. But it will be a B pop behind the wall. Pit is there for Kelly S, so I think they just want to set themselves up into a very nice post plant. But if PaperX push down middle and deal with Berserks, then they can potentially flank the pit.
They're gonna think twice before making that move, though. It's back over onto B site with Team Secret already spreading all across. Pit has gone up.
How did PaperX play around this? Rimuru, wanting to get active here. Doesn't have a slide to work with anymore, so he will opt to just take the path of least resistance and buy time playing around the spike inside of the pit. Now Berserk's getting active, but something has marked him.
Just keeping his eye on it. Has to pick the right timing possible. Goes past something. Wants to get involved over onto site. The pit a little bit too hard to break through, even with the Blade Storm. Something, however, still managing to take down around Garage. Berserks now shows himself. Envy has to deal with it, manages to take him down, but then it's a 2v2 into sight where the spike is beginning to go off. Jesse Vash, enough protection.
Yeah, nicely done from Secret. Just a simple, no-nonsense round. Sometimes is best. Both going down with the spike, though. That's gotten very expensive, and they don't really have the money to replace those weapons. Reducing their bonus a little bit, and PRX now have a bit more reset potential on the back end of things. Silver defending the pit well, but yeah, I mean, just going for a B-pop off the back of the Viper wall and ending in a post-plant with the Viper's pit can be a recipe for success. Thought that PRX would play around it a little bit, but not the case.
Run! Malib, malib.
I see them keeping it fun still, but now we've got judges involved. Something begins with an op pick.
Yeah, Rimuru's been doing a lot of jump spotting for Team Secret and been taking a lot of these angles. He's got a great movement on the Neon, but that is just a case of something being a little bit too quick.
Oh boy. Position so far. It's a headshot. Wall back up, Jing in the corner. It goes unchecked, even with the flash as well. Something still gets away with threefold. Just Berserk's left into the cage. As he looks to put up a cage fight, unfortunately, the judge will be the one to execute.
The round for PRX. He had a brief moment of reprieve there from Team Secret. Not quite good enough, unfortunately. Losing the Neon in the start of the round there. Great crosshair placement from Something. Great movement in the mid-round, preempting the B finish, which was the exact same case when the wall was placed towards the B side of the map in the last round from Team Secret, so Something all over that. Another timeout, the last one that Secret have on offer here. As mentioned, in round 20, they lost all their guns with the spike detonating, and I said they were a lot more resettable, and in the very next round, they get their money broken about as hard as you can possibly have it broken. Should be an easier 11th for PRX.
Really does push things to a really tense situation. Potential overtime or bust on the cards for Team Secret now. They've made it such a big effort all the way in the first half. Is it really just gonna come down to dust in this second?
Seen the exact same thing happen to Varel earlier.
I really hope that's not the theme for today.
Yeah, I mean, the team's on the bottom of the table. How much more punishment can you really endure? You're in stage 1 of Pacific.
There goes the timeout from Coach Robotics. It's Team Secret with a full 5-man approach into A site. Flashes get traded. Something sees all.
Be careful not to lose the operator here, though. Paranoia goes up in towards heaven. Infi to defend as the next guiding light goes through the smoke, but so far so good. Rifle picked up, and Team Secret will take the A site. But it's still looking okay for PRX for now.
I know exactly.
I got the spike planted real quick. Neural theft even, not bad, but can you withstand the assaults? A weird flight path, but he still gets in either way, unfortunately to his death. Still though, Forsaken is on a rampage. Kilimanjaro as PRX ties up the score.
Oh, 11-11. And if you're wishing for Team Secret to be able to get themselves an upset here, or even just a map, I don't think that you're going to be having the kind of happy ending to Split that you were hoping for. It's nice from Something. Not over-aggressive. Well aware that if he loses the operator there, then that's going to be a very bad position for PRX to navigate. Just stays alive and plays well for the retake with the rest of the boys.
That was almost the facepalm. Well,
he was ready to slam, but the slam was not necessary.
And Something is just going to continue to be omnipresent with his operator. Now over onto mid. Reveals his presence.
He's around. Flash flies straight past his head. Jing one closer to the showstopper as him and Forsaken. Oh, sorry, it's Envy this time with him inside at B main. Secret do find a decent timing, but with all of PRX on this side of the map. Oh, dear. Okay. Be careful, mate.
He's done it before. This time, Jesse Vash is ready and wise to it.
Yeah, B's clear, guys. Don't worry. Could go into B main Forsaken. It's all clear, bro. Unfortunate.
A as well.
I mean, yeah, they've just been allowed to walk into both sides of the map for free. This is crazy. This is really nice patience from Sylvan as well. He's just waiting for them to get closer and closer into a position that where the flank over on Heaven can be more of a problem. Something gonna just tuck his butt in the corner.
Very slight paper thin margins. If he's gonna get caught with his op out, the screen gonna provide him some additional cover for the time being.
Rimuru needs to be careful. He doesn't get caught on the cross here. Nice shot from him. Two-man advantage for Secret. Paranoia further zoning this retake away. What a read from Team Secret.
I think you want to save.
They've completely outread PRX
Oh
there.
my god, Jesse Vash. He's looking to rip their economy away from them, at least a Vi.
I mean, they've got decent money here, but yeah, I think past 2 rifles saved over, this could be bad news for sure. And I don't know that they're going to have an operator going into round 24. The attackers don't opt to pick it up. They're quite happy to play rifle-centric. Nice stuff from Team Secret. Punish Forsaken for retaking that B space. And then pivot back over to A with the 2-man lurk.
Yeah. Given the way the rounds have gone, I was not expecting this to happen. But once again, PRX seemingly gave it up.
Easy win, boys. Sit in the door.
Let's see if that's going to be the case.
Uh-oh. I've seen that look.
That's a bit of a curse coming in from Jesse Vash, but he does have the Seekers to work with, so I back him with the confidence. The problem is the Pit and the Showstopper are ready to go for PRX. Cage is thrown out over onto the A side of the map, and there is the Pit inside of middle. You have the Showstopper ready to punish anybody who tries to speed up into that Pit, and look at how slow this round is from Team Secret. Similar to what you saw from them on Breeze, it's just complete hands off the keyboard.
Wait for PRX to make the first move. It's going to be that Trailblazer first. Cage goes up.
Jing's in the pole position here. With the Showstopper in hand, Forsaken TPing away. He won't be punished on that B main line 2 rounds in a row. The Pit still active inside of middle, a minute on the clock. Team Secret are really running this down to the wire. Seekers activated on the B side of the map, trying to read the setup.
Trailblazer, that's a big stun. But then Showstopper out from Jing. Has he spotted the one behind him? No, Kelly, yes. Makes it an even exchange, and suddenly the port of call over onto the A side, but Envy still in position. All for overtime or map 3. Tries to do his darndest, but goes down to Rimuru. Back onto the side, though. And it's Ilya something. Petrov out over on top of Raptors. A bit of support out with Forsaken close by. He wants to get involved. A quick collateral quickly hurts things over onto Rimuru's shoulders. He gets the spike planted on B site.
He just left him in the dust. He said, see you later, boys. I'm going to B. Something, Blazestorm active, just wants to get in his face, but does he buy time for the retake? He's whiffed all his knives.
And then for everyone to swing together at the same time, PRX push things to overtime down to the wire.
Oh, man. It's definitely around the,
all right, I'm back.
On the way of Team Secret, but they put all the eggs in the basket of flushing Devi out of the pit. And he was far too slippery. Seekers and a Trailblazer thrown at the man, and they still couldn't dig him out of there.
Yeah.
Multiple points in that round, Showstopper included, where you thought that Team Secret was actually on for a win here on Split. But that's just a bad case of time.
That's not your fault.
Unfortunately, Rimuru making
Alexa,
some kind of hero play.
pause.
Ran himself a marathon over to B, but couldn't complete the 1-on-3.
Yo, they need to win already, bro, so I can play, dude.
Something about this matchup never fails to deliver. PRX go back over onto the attack, a side on which they kind of struggled.
See how they go this time around. We get the progression smoke over towards.
You talking to me?
On PRX. They TP up on top of the box.
Yeah.
They want to disrespect that wall in middle and try to use the paint shells to break the trip. But it's a bit of a deeper trip on B Heaven.
Yeah.
And Team Secret, Rimuru, Kelly S, and Sylvan all over here looking to punish a late A contact. It's a good position to do so.
Can you make me a plate?
Always these 3 back in that first half.
Please.
They were that bastion against the PRX squad. And now the utility will connect. Relay bolt. No escape route. Just stuck around this little crossing.
Kalias needs to not do too much there. Doesn't overextend into Jing. Something's already gone down, so this is already an advantage for Team Secret. Still with 3 players over on this A side of the map. It's looking good for them, but it could still fall apart.
All down to the micro and the duels. Initial flash will allow for Jing to step safely, perhaps.
I mean, Secret have taken the whole map here.
Whoa. Just noted that now. 2 bogeys hot in their 6. It's Berserks and Jesse Bash. 30 seconds and PRX are still lingering around corners.
Oh, no.
Defy gets caught trying to line up, I think. And now Remove spots him out by Heaven. PRX starting to walk into open positions where unfortunately they will get punished.
Wow. This get completely picked apart there. The A-trap goes phenomenally. Despite the fact that the Neo gets caught in the corner there, the relay bomb catching something. Paranoia to follow up, and Kelly has to provide support from A side. It's a recipe for success in multiple rounds. And I love that Secret are active enough on the other parts of the map to take space as well, like Jesse Bash and Berserk. We were criticizing them on their defense for just being far too passive against GE. But they're pushing and taking info in the solo positions. I absolutely love it.
Back onto the attack for Team Secret now, though. And they're suddenly looking to death ball up into A site. PRX with 3 around middle.
All on his
No.
here, just looking for a pick on the cross, spamming away on
There was
the
a lot
defensive,
more.
but given the opportunity to do so, Team Secret march into the A site. But where do they make their next move? Looks like maybe a reaggress on ramp side here, perhaps in the mid round.
The trip wasn't quite cleared by the boombot. PRX is in an all-in or nothing play out towards screens. Then Jing has already stepped forward into sight. 2 getting taken down with Envy for support. Something has his eyes trained towards the top of ramps.
Yeah.
And he quickly finds a duo. Just Sylvan left as he steps across, trying to right the wrongs, but unfortunately the wrongs are all that we will see on screen. PRX will extend this overtime.
Yeah, really nice retake on the
You need
defense
that?
there. Still with Rimuru, who is being set up by the Sky utility over on screen side. Neon doesn't find
You want me to go back over there?
Jesse Vash can't see anything. His old age is kind of getting the best of him there. And the wraparound on ramp side dealt with nicely. I think when the players on the front foot don't have any impact and don't find picks for themselves, then the late wrap into heaven is going to be something that's very easy for the defense to deal with.
Yeah, because then you're going to have to wait till it's to cool down to put it in the fridge.
I think Envy was saying, listen to me. So, PRX trying to set something up for this round. To start things off with Trailblazer.
Well, I think he said, maybe listen to me, I'm throwing a one-man fake on A. Unfortunately, when the guiding light scans PRX players on back B, that's not going to work too well. And as such, they'll make their way back to middle. Oh, another Paranoia and guiding light.
Yeah, but that's now Garage being taken. PRX now then looking to regroup, congregate towards this A position or not.
I mean, again, Secret have taken the whole map. They pushed all the way through B main, hands off the A site with 2 kill trips, and PRX stuck in the middle of the map. But all it's going to take is one player on Secret to make a mistake here.
Well, they're doing pretty decent so far with positioning. Sylvan not really overextending. Meanwhile, it's also Jesse, Vash, Rimuru just playing all around the back of Garage. PRX looking to explore around a little bit. They do it as a duo, and they will take down Sylvan this time. Makes it a little bit tougher on the retake, but Berserks brings things back.
Devi inside Mail, though, needs to deliver at close range. Something under pressure on the site.
Quick awareness to check as well. It's going to be Paranoia that perhaps emboldens the team to go peeking, and it works out well for Seiken. Quick with the snap. Just Berserks left, and his position has already been noted. Drops down, quick and clear as day. Something dunks on top of him, and PRX move up to a 14th.
Yeah, series point here for PRX. I mean, this is just quintessential resilience from these guys. We're down 3-9 at the half, lost second half pistol. For most teams, that's going to be a death sentence. But PRX are the best of the best, just truly an elite team, not only in Pacific, but also on the world stage.
What?
To run all the way back to put themselves in the pole position to 2-0 this series now. Should be a bitter defeat for a Team Secret that felt like they could have at least taken a map here.
And this is still a win that could very well put PRX in range of locking playoffs, depending on how some other games go. So they definitely do want this. Onto a side which they have done pretty darn well so far. It's 3 players once again positioned towards A.
It's a bait set up around Jing. He's in a position to succeed here as the cages go up. Something looking to try to pick somebody on the cross.
Quick in with Rimuru initially. Will get out of dodge into sight. But there goes Jing. No, gun down. It's
What?
Envy instead, who unfortunately will quickly get traded.
He was fully blind. I'm surprised he even gets one there. I don't think he got cleaned out well enough on the site. Kelly S, though, off the back of the spike plant, deploys the pit here. That's going to complicate things for PRX now. Yes, they do have a paranoia, but that's about all they have to try to clear out this pit.
Team Secret elects to
Forsaken clutch.
play all around inside the pit. Lure PRX in just outside of death's door. Quick response. It's a Vandal against a Phantom.
Yeah, Trace is way too good there in the favor of Kelly S, and the pit gets dropped onto Vi. 4K for Kelly S, ever reliable. Doesn't matter what agent you put this man on, he is good for a multi-frag. He's played Chamber, Sky, Viper just in this stage alone. Then you go back even further, this guy's playing Deadlock, Breach on GE, like this guy, you can really put him on anything. It's the ultimate Filipino flex player. Love to see it.
Let's go!
Stable, reliable, and fired up. Timeout now from Robotics. Does Team Secret have what it takes?
See what they come up with on the defense. They've been very active in these early to mid rounds, and I think that's something that PRX will definitely be considering. So I've been praising them for how aggressive they've been on the defense, but at this point, especially if you take a timeout and you give PRX's coaching staff a word in here, they're going to recognize that tendency and start to play around it a little bit. So although this whole series I've been like, yes, compared to the GE series, they've been so much more aggressive, they've been taking initiative. This is a round where I wouldn't mind if they pulled an op-out or they, you know, play a judge in a close position and just trust a really dirty setup. Because I think that, you know, if I'm PRX here, I'm expecting them to kind of slow this round down a little bit and see if Team Secret are going to aggress on them a bit more.
They'll opt for the time being, but we'll see as Team Secret. It's definitely a different setup with Sylvan alone on the B site. Much more defensive approach.
I like this setup for Secret though. You know, you've got the Sky and the Neon being active over on the A side of the map with the trips behind it. You're kind of luring PRX maybe into a false sense of security. It is over towards middle, where Devi's looking to take some space, and he might just die for free here.
Oh, come on, bro.
Envy makes it.
What was the play there? That was so dumb.
Finds the exchange as well.
That's your best friend, bro.
Aggressing, trying to explode over onto the B side, but it's now just the two duelists remaining.
That's your best friend, Envy, bro.
One off of a paint shells and a showstopper. If he can just find one kill here in this post plant, it's going to be.
Jing got it though. Jing got it.
Trailblazer doesn't really spot out too much. Jing is hungry for the hunt. Close contact though, and Rimuru dodges!
Oh my god.
Quick movement over onto site. Something
Terrible.
unable
Who's there?
to respond. Team Secret now.
Who joined?
Series point.
It's me. Open the door, bro.
We have. We are joined. I have power.
I think he would have been drawing skulls after Breeze.
Choto Malte. Kudosai.
Oh, fuck.
PRX going for something a little
Give me like 5 minutes to make some ramen real quick.
Ooh. I have power now. I can make my noodles.
Yeah. 5 minutes, I'll be on.
Early on, they might have thought that it couldn't be a 1-3-1 perhaps.
Hell yeah.
They were wrong.
Hopefully this fucking.
See how wrong they could potentially be. Ooh, starting things off with Envy instantly onto
Let's
a
go.
triple
Fuck
kill.
yeah, bro.
Right,
What was that TP from TS? That's so dumb.
That's good.
Smoke
No.
Fuck TS, bro.
Response gonna be you try to play around it, look for more.
Oh, dude, they're gonna fucking draw, dude.
For PRX just yet, something trying to take his time right, just to mark the back.
Oh!
F5, F5.
Forsaken with a flash.
F5,
And
F5.
you definitely know where Team Secret are. How do you want to take the fight?
Where the fuck is
Kelly's being allowed to walk up pretty close
Oh,
here.
no.
Hold on, he's got the spike, and that's going to be another pit deployed. Jesse Bash taking a chunk out of the fight, dealing with Jing.
Five.
Something's got the kill on the flank, but this is a winnable 1-on-2 with the
Oh,
pit
no.
down now.
Does something have no shorty?
Oh, that is cheeky. He's got into screens here. Oh, Defy was so ready
Oh
for it.
my
F5, F5,
gosh.
He's like,
F5,
I know
F5,
that one.
F5.
F6, F6.
Watched it
Draw.
right with the screens and he just posted up.
Wow.
That was so winnable
F6
for Kelly
now.
though. You saw that 2-on-4 coming together for sure.
What is it about this map? But hell yeah, Davai.
Something is just, he's nervously smiling. He's like, oh god.
Yeah. I mean, PRX just playing last
F5,
week
F5.
against Gen G, there were multiple
F5.
situations in which, you know, when they were playing against the back foot, you started to see them sweat. And Forsaken tucks himself into the corner on tree, like things that you never would have seen them do. It almost felt like that was gonna be it, but Davai was there to deliver a bit of a beacon of hope.
That's rough from Kelly, yes. I think he pops his orb up like a second too late there. Didn't think that Davai would be on that high off angle towards Heaven's side.
Okay.
Alright, timeout for PRX in response. Got a lot of activity from Alex in the coaching booth there. Let's see what he comes up with now on this attacking side for PRX. Again, as we've mentioned, we've seen a lot of activity in the mid-rounds for Secret. They've constantly been changing up their setups. You've seen them push all the way out B to attacker spawns. You've seen multiple rounds where they get aggressive on A. In that last round, it looked like they were prepping a mid-trap as they dropped the orb. They've got a lot of depth built up on this defensive side. It's been a treat to watch them play today, at least on split. We won't talk about Breeze. Hey, look, it's us.
Well, Wise Man did say we still have Lotus. It's not going to be the case today, but 15 to 15, we go again. Team Secret. Wow, 4 towards A.
Yeah.
Just run it down. Bring the old PRX, bro. Run that shit down.
Yeah, run it down, nice, phony.
Off, and once again, as the dark cover, the paint shells makes it very clear what PRX's intentions are, but it is just Jing set up.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh my
especially with the
fucking
screen
God.
blocking off the flash as well. At least Jing has managed to avoid it.
Oh.
Something quick in with a response in kind, but look at the spams as well from Kelly. Yes, Jing, he's made it all the way past.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's got some space there, but look, Team Secret in hot pursuit, just speeding things up right behind them.
PRX trying to shake
He
them
knows he
off
got
their
heaven control.
tail. Out with a flash, in with a TP. Trying to get the spike down just
To your right.
as well.
Forsaken. Behind you, bro.
He's exposed to multiple angles. Spotted out from behind by Berserks. Envy. The one player remaining up towards Elbow, and he looks to take aim duels out towards Heaven. Not quite able to bring forth the 1v1. Back in towards Elbow, where no collateral either. Team Secret now fanning all across. It's the crosshair placement thrown off with Jesse Bash.
Yo, I don't know what
onto a
these guys are
crouch.
doing.
Just another variation from Team Secret there. The late re-aggression into Heaven after PRX take ramp control. I mean, it's something that's very important in this current meta. And even in the last meta with Yoru, is that these attacking side defaults with the double duelist, where you start the round off taking ramp control, you need to have a lot of different variations of how you deal with it, so you're not too readable on the defense. And that's what we've seen from Secret today. We've seen them with the Trailblazer push-out plays, where the Neon goes up close. You've seen the late retake setups, where they paranoia down ramp and wrap in from main side. And that time they allow PRX to come up into that ramp space and then retake from vents and Heaven.
Just masterful round-to-round adjustments. Now as PRX step back over onto the defense. Ooh!
I mean, Envy is just saying nobody could come out A main early on. Every defensive round, he takes at least one player down on that same angle. Over on the other side of the map, something's got all of the B main control and the space.
He pushed all the way through before. I wonder how much stake Team Secret puts into it. They will
Oh my gosh.
This crossing, however.
Oh.
And it's gonna be Envy who comes up with the Killtacular 4K.
King had a shot right there when the
They tried to go back to A. Envy
What do you
said,
call
I
it?
told you last time, guys, don't come back here. Made myself very clear.
F5, F5, F5.
It's a multi-OT thriller.
Oh, they tried to trade it too.
They're
No,
not
no.
losing this game.
You love it.
Loses. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you gotta see that one guy.
What is this?
It was like 12-11. He said,
There's
E-
quite nice textures
easy
on this map.
game.
I don't know if you've taken the time to
Loses the game.
appreciate them sometimes, Quack. Sometimes you just want
And they got into overtime.
Oh,
Big ups to
no.
map designers. Yeah, that's a nice door. That's a nice B.
It was Jesse Vash that said that.
Trailblazer into middle for Team
Was
Secret
it?
to confirm that nobody from PRX
Yeah,
was
it's like
there.
easy
Are they
game
going back to A?
when they were at
Meet
12-11.
up with Devi.
Now it's
Maybe.
overtime.
I don't know if they're decided yet, you know?
I'm surprised PRX is lasting this long.
Hearing anything from
Or
Secret
what's
yet.
making them last
Might
this
be
long.
in for a
They're
rude
good.
surprise as Devi holds the angle well.
UTS?
No.
Anticipates more
PRX?
as well, but it's a double swing.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Over on the other
Oh,
side.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
making PRX drag the game?
All information has been
So-
from Team Secret for now, but
Team Secret scrimmaged this map a lot because if you see what they did, GE did to them in this map. Oh my god, they destroyed them.
Anything A main. He's jump spotting there. You should be getting
30
quite
seconds left.
sus as Team Secret here. They're going to go and re-clear A main. But
Oh, they're
still
gonna retake
very
B?
far out of position. This is getting a little concerning.
It's an imposter in
shit.
our midst, and it's Envy.
Just run it down.
Jesse Vash has caught onto it, but still the spike goes down on B regardless.
Damn, they got 4 in
Nice
fucking
open plant for
CT, bro.
PRX here. Not a whole lot of utility in the post plant. I mean, guiding light and
Look at Envy though. Look at Envy's position.
It's going to play up close.
Envy late lurk? Question mark? It's gonna be Forsaken to see how well he can hold down.
Oh, why did I pause it? No, why did I pause?
Quick
No.
trade. Sylvan pushes through with a flash. Forsaken. Oh, just trying to hold down.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Angle anticipation. Envy not even needed. PRX takes the lead.
Serious point again.
Switching sides.
And Secret losing around on the defense for the first time in a while. The two halves. And I swear to God, Quack, if I
it
see
A
5
again?
people outside A again and Envy on A ramp, you know what we're in for.
Nah, look at the mini map, man.
I think they've learned their lesson. Yep.
Think? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. We'll see if they can play tricky around it as well, potentially. Berserk's... oh no, actually, he's back towards middle.
Yeah, quick pacing. Straight up into middle, guiding light plus Rumuru just diving up heaven with the judge in hand. Devi under pressure, but a paranoia will keep him alive for now.
Oh.
Oh no, he steps out into the open. At least Forsaken makes it even.
Oh, something, you
puts up a
fucking
good
dumbass!
ball outside of Garage, and this might be it. Jesse Vash out towards heaven, low HP, but Kelly's with the swing as well will take down Forsaken.
Oh my god. That's the shit I'm talking about.
Jesse Vash has actually kind of slipped the net here. He might just walk
Something
ahead.
just be. I'm a dash towards. That's such a fucking low elo move, bro.
Kelly has not spotted out by the Trailblazer. He's once again one off the pit, but Jesse Vash
Jump
is
off heaven.
barely clinging to life.
Oh, I thought he was gonna lose health. Imagine.
They get an open plant.
He's so low.
Kelly is playing this one very slowly. I'm getting quite concerned. 10 seconds from the next guiding light.
I heard it.
He's so far off, he's not seeing anyone outside of stairs. Could be late to the
Oh.
mark.
Yeah.
Jing with the kill picked up now. It's gonna be quick sprint over onto the defuse.
Only
They
one.
tap onto
Oh.
it, getting at
Oh,
least
no.
half.
Wait. Oh.
It's Kelly's now as he arrives on
Check
the map.
it.
Envy just sticking his
Oh
foot in.
my
Go,
gosh.
Do not fake. And
Pros
down
don't
to the
fake,
end of it
dude.
all, every bullet has its billet, and this
Ah,
one,
dude, that's
unfortunately,
embarrassing.
always had Team Secret's name written on the side.
I mean, that stick at the end is just insult to injury.
Insult to injury, crazy,
At the end of the series. Chucked on the bench of a team that
Oh
he has
my
carried
God.
for year on year on year, and now he finally gets his revenge over his old
I feel bad for
roster.
robotics.
PRX pushed very, very close down to the wire there on split. I think Secret were well and truly good enough to win it, and that's where you get the resilience and the clutch factor back from
Oh,
PRX
man.
that is getting very close to locking playoffs.
That sucks.
Just a couple more teams to go, but still, performance from Team Secret, admirable on this split. They played against their idols, said Rimuru, and they also definitely, stepped up.
That's
here and
crazy.
there.
All right. Easy.
There you go, they're going to take a bow. Bit of a slip up against Gen
All right, Joe.
G,
I'm gonna end the stream, bro.
in their
But I'll be
last
online.
series, and look,
Trying to
it
play
got
some
definitely
Val,
close
bro.
on the second map there. A couple
Let's go,
of,
bro.
you know,
Where you at,
heart-stopping
Joe?
moments.